Welcome back to the Warforged Dream of Electric. I'm Darren, IDM, and these lovely people will introduce themselves.
I'm Amy, I play Isidora.
I'm Ian, I play Rizbit Top Deal.
I'm Laura, I play Coda.
Neil can't join us tonight because he is off partying. Wedding. Right, so when we last left our heroes, there were some chats. We went to the Nilos. We had a few chats, and that was pretty much it. Well, no,
I mean, Ian's missed
before.
like 2 weeks, so he definitely has a lot to catch up on.
Oh yeah, you were.
We
here.
bombed like the whole city.
Oh yeah.
Like,
oh yeah, because you're alright. So
the Firebirds
Basically-
and all that stuff.
yeah. So basically, Ian, the party committed acts of terror on the city. They bombed the fuck out. Well, actually, no. Sorry. Let me rephrase that. They blew up a house with an experimental device in it that isn't peeked into. It saw souls. I believe I told you some of this.
Wait, I think Ian was
people
there when we
escape-
did that bit, wasn't he?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were here for the exploding the soul container thingy, right?
Yeah, when I left, we were in the Warforged, like hidden place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we left. The party went to visit some of the people on the lists, or on the list. Sorry, the first one to the. They turned up clerics of Thadun. There was a scuffle, and they defeated them. They ran away from the reinforcements. The reinforcements, seeing their numbers dwindle, fled the scene, implying that perhaps they work out of Clearhaven. Who knows? The party were like, well, that's fucking, like, we nearly died, so let's stop doing the whole nearly dying thing. Firebirds blew up pretty much half of, like, well, not half, but, like, they had a lot of area blown at the, the bakeries, sorry. That was effective. The city went full chaos, like the Iron started, flying low to the city and like gunning the quote-unquote living turrets, where it's like the mage platform. They started like shooting people and such. It was not fun. It was not banter, as they say. Am I breaking up a bit?
Oh, you're fine for me.
No?
Oh, it's you, Laura. Yeah, so we did that. Then the crew, there was a break in between games, I believe, and then we went to see Fisher, the super scary crazy doctor person. Turns out there was two people in that operation, and then there was my brain's farted. Can you remind me the goblin's name?
Wally?
Wally, there we go. I was like, it's definitely not Holly, but it's like, oh yes, there was a female goblin who was those perhaps. With Fisher, that the two of them were kind of like mad doctoring it up kind of thing. They defeated them, we actually got a lot of things. We got a lot of money. There was an amount put into the Facebook page.
1,908 gold each.
Oh, I thought it was 9,125. Now I'm sick. But yes, that amount each, so Ian, you have that much money now, congrats.
Sorry?
1,908 gold each.
Oh, sweet, thank you.
Yeah.
It was a lot of money.
Esme looted a load of really dodgy papers from the clerics. That hasn't been investigated, but that's I fully talked it up to just being in the moment, kind of forgetting about other things. So I'll remind Neil to have a gander at them when he's back. We got some formula from Fisher's apartment, place of work, which were not. It was basically like how to concoct some form of poison. I can't remember. Did Cole take them in the end, Laura, or did he leave them?
I think he left them to burn.
That's no, that's fine. Like that isn't me hinting at. I just couldn't remember.
Yeah, no, I think he left them because he was like, yeah, this in the hands of the wrong people would be really shitty. So yeah, he left
that's
them there.
fair. Yeah, so like a little fire. Yeah. They kind of destroyed the lab or thing, and then they went upstairs and kind of waited out the end of the curfew and walked back. Then they returned to Rose Red.
Well, we got the ICM announcement first.
Yeah. Oh yes, that was. I was like, there was something weird happened in between Rose and then like Nilo play. I can't remember. Yes, so ICM Tower came online. Basically, declared a state of emergency. The big long spiel. ICM was very into it. They seemed very because they're psychotic. But yeah, it was a case of state of emergency. Hand of Fury are allowed. without warrants, kind of search you if you even remotely seem suspicious. They're allowed like arrest you on spot, kind of thing. Basically, giving them like godhood rights until the state of emergency has been lifted, that sort of thing. So that's the current state of the city. Everyone's kind of like worried, and like people are rounded up and like going for questioning. It's very like black bags over their head thing, like disappearing down alleyways, sort of thing. There was that. People rested, full rest. Got up, went to the. We're originally planning to go to the Dara, ran into some Hand of Urias individuals.
Ran into, he stopped us.
Yeah.
That's literally running into them. It's like, I'm going somewhere and stop you. It's, I ran into
Well, we got
them.
ID'd. We got ID'd by them.
Got ID'd as, hey, it's a tiefling, a fucking elf, and Esme run through the streets.
And we all miserably failed our deception checks. We all tried to lie.
Ian, to your surprise and shock, you will be told that Esme went approximately 2 seconds without sassing the police officers. So actually that happened. And then they were like, alright.
I thought.
So basically, in a roundabout way, the police were like, alright, go to your residence because everyone's proxy to Esme due to the fact that...
Didn't Esme get like slung over a dude's shoulder and like tasered?
Yeah, Esme kept talking. So they literally like held person and just slung him over the shoulder, I think, to stop her from talking. Then Izzy, as the good citizen, kindly directed the police officers to her house. They inspected the house. There was a bit of a tense thing. Esme got not locked alone, but basically got dragged off. Not dragged off, but like was alone with a seeker. I was like, no, I mean, yeah, no, Esme was alone with because it was her house, kind of thing. And the seeker was grilling her, like trying to get her track out, basically. And depending on who you ask, that was a yay or nay if they catch her out. But it was kind of escalated, and one of the Queen's guards popped by in person to kind of be like, "Oh, the Nylov family have been cleared of all suspicion." Thing like, go on your way. They're definitely not
absolutely monitoring us.
Oh yeah.
It's like they're not enemies. Please leave.
Enemies of the state. Wink, wink.
Wink, walk. Esme. Before we ended, Esme saw her mother in her in her kitchen through from the window, and got spooked. And I'm pretty sure we left it just as actually we left it in the house, but we're gonna pick it up where Esme's in her house doing something, and the party have just walked outside and heard the gate closing sound and the loading screen. Now they're back in the streets of Uria. That kind of.
That's good because you don't have to deal with the awkwardness of like Rizbit dealing with Elias, where it's like, oh, sorry, I tackled you through that table that one time. You know?
He doesn't know it.
Oh yeah, he doesn't remember. We're fine.
Yeah, no, Esme's gonna get her family to the world, so.
Yeah, that's her plan. Because basically the ICM tower was saying, like, anyone's gonna get searched, and, like, regardless of rank or status, and, like, anyone harboring resistance sympathies would be, like, killed in the streets kind of thing. So, like, they'll dive into people's minds and stuff, so it's, like, not safe for anyone.
Yeah. So, good times.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's where we last left off. Last left our heroes that was there. So now, guys, you're in the streets of Uria. The streets are buzzing. It's like probably like, I don't know, like 11 a.m., maybe closer to 12. What are we doing?
I'm gonna suggest. Well, I'm gonna go and try and talk to my parents. The party can do their own thing if they want, but that's where I'm gonna head now.
I mean, that's where we were going anyway.
This is true.
Yeah, I'll do the same. Oh.
Cool, yeah, you progress through the streets. It's kind of chaotic. You know, people are rushing everywhere. It's kind of shoulder to shoulder, pretty like rush hour, early morning. Everyone should get to work, but everyone's trying not to get murdered by state police. That sort of thing.
Walking too fast is a violation.
It really builds up congestion.
Oh yeah.
Every single person getting ID'd is just like a big queue of people.
Oh, 100%. There's like news coming out, like the guard post out the wazoo.
Oh, Ian, I don't know if you heard this, but like the thing we exploded full of souls has left like a giant staircase of like debris and energy in the sky, like this big giant tear in the sky that won't go away.
I think I'd heard something about it somewhere, but yeah.
It's pretty rad. In like a scary way, but really rad.
Yeah.
Anyway, I go find my parents' shop, Darren.
Yeah, you guys continue down familiar streets toward, the Darrow shop. The square in front of the shop where like the ICM tower and stuff is like just alive with chaos. The message you heard previously is on loop, like common elven dwarven. It's the kind of top side languages, so to speak. It's just on repeat over and over again. There's follies everywhere. IDing people, but yeah, you guys kind of beeline. Is it safe to assume you guys beeline to like the Darrow residence shop?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Yeah, no, it's a while to get there, kind of thing, but you get it. Icarus, I'm assuming you entering first. When you twist the handle to push open the door, and the door is opening, you notice that it says we're closed. Like as you're entering, you realize, oh wait, the sign doesn't say we're open; it says we're closed.
But the door's still open, is it, or is it locked?
Oh, yeah, 100.
Okay. Yeah, I'll still head in then.
Yeah, that's cool. You go in, and the bell rings. A familiar sound of Garrett speaking. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we're closed." And when he pops his head out, he sees it. And he's like, "Oh, son, Isidora and Rizbit. Oh, what? Oh, what?
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry to drop in. I assume you heard the announcements on repeat from the towers.
Son, it's a bit hard. It's literally outside the door."
I was here to talk about that, but why are you closed? Is something wrong other than?
Oh no, it's just a load of hullabaloo. It's just the crowds, the announcements. Just the watchman coming to verify everything. It's just been a bit of a day, so we took it off. Really, your brother's in the back helping with the paperwork, and your mother's there too. So I just when I heard the bell, I was like, oh, I forgot to lock the damn door. That kind of thing.
I'll kind of turn and lock it for him, so no one else is gonna wander in, and then I'll kind of.
Yeah, cool.
Could we talk somewhere that isn't in full view of ICM, maybe?
Yeah. He's like gestures to the back room. He's like, come on in.
Yeah, I'll head back.
If we're not told you can follow, I'm going to follow. Basically until I'm told this is a family moment. It's gonna be, hey guys.
Coda would definitely want them to come with because he's just nervous.
Like everyone's sitting at the kitchen table. This is stressful. Izzy just walks over to the fridge, gets a cup. The guy cracks it loudly, sits down, what's up?
Boots up on the table, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So they're all happy to when you come in, they're kind of hey, Kate looks a bit stressed. There's a load of parchments and they look kind of contract-y all surrounding the table, and when he comes in, he's just kind of oh hey, and others, and kind of back down. He's kind of just scribbling away and flicking through pages and just basically in full businessman mode kind of thing.
I'll kind of ignore him for now and just say hello to my mother and father. No.
Yeah. Lenny comes over and hugs Coda. He's like, "Oh, it's great to see everyone. Can I offer you some tea?"
It's good to see you too. I wish it was under better circumstances.
Tea would be lovely, thank you.
I'll take some tea.
And she's like, "Oh, fantastic!" And water to the pot. That's she kind of put a bit more water and adds more tea leaves. Tea bags exist. Who cares?
Basically, who cares? Essentially, who cares?
Yeah, I mean, there's
tea happens. It's grand.
Yeah, fantasy costume.
Fantasy tea.
But yeah, tea is goes over and does the tea making animation. And it's obtain one tea, and returns to the party. Glitches through the tunnel slightly.
I didn't know we were in a Bethesda game. Okay. I'll kind of I'm kind of side-eyeing my father and kind of be like, did you have a chance to bring up what we discussed last time we spoke with the others, or is this still something else?
And he's like, oh yes, leaving the city.
Oh, okay, good. That's been brought up. Okay, yes, that makes this a lot easier. I think it's time to leave the city.
And that's like, it's like, do go on to kind of like the rest of your argument, dear, instead of just like, I think you should leave now.
Better just saying it.
I hate to spring it on you. I know it's not ideal, but with everything that's going on at the minute, I think it's only about to get a lot worse, and they're going to be searching people and in people's minds, and you. I'm afraid. I mean, it's all my fault. But never mind. It's you know things that might get you in trouble because of me. So I just think maybe it's the safest option. I hate to be blunt about it. I hate to just spring this on you, but I really think it's the only way at this point.
Persuasion check.
Oh Jesus! Oy, not good.
They're both like it. That's quite the tall order, dear.
I know.
I can see your argument. It's just it doesn't look like the type of thing that we can come back from. We probably can eventually, but like it's not a case of you take a like. Where will we go? What will we do? What did you have in mind?
I hear Borea is nice this time of year. I have some connections. I know you've always wanted to move to Borea. I know it's not ideal. I'm so sorry.
I mean, yes, it is meant to be a very nice place.
I mean, things are exploding left, right, and center. If you hadn't, I mean, it's just it's a war zone out there.
No, I 100% agree. Yeah, no, that's a fair like assessment.
I'm kind of like looking at Kit because he's the one who suggested this. I'm kind of just looking at him like, maybe some backup would be nice.
He's just kind of like occasionally cocking an ear or an eye, but like
not helping. Great, cool.
Intently working. Yeah, no, he's not. He's leaving Coda to swim with the sharks himself. I mean, yes, dear, we would like to go there, but like, can we work there? What bring? Do we like close up shop? It's like it's all very.
I know. I suppose close up for now. Bring a cart of some supplies. I can help with that, and I can help set you up in Borea for now. It's just, I'm sure there's work there.
I hate to cut in.
No, please do. Please do.
It's yes that you guys have put a lot of your lives into this place, but the fact of the matter is what we're talking about. You can restart a business, but if you stay there, it's not a question of if you're going to get hurt, it's a question of when.
Persuasion check, Izzy.
It might almost be too late to even get out without like raising any eyebrows, but if you're gonna try at any point, it has to be sooner rather than later.
Yes. Nice. I'm kind of like silently thanking her, just kind of mouthing like, thank you.
And thank me with your words later.
Lenny nods. And Garrett's. And then Kit looks up and like it's just like, do we have a plan?
Well, I know there are passes to get out of the city, but they're temporary. My plan is a little drastic, but I think really, as Isidora said, it's now or never, and it has to be now. It has to be drastic, or else there is no getting out of here.
Like, those passes are expensive. Not that we can't afford them. It's just like what we just pay to leave the city, and that's quite literally it. That's the plan. We just physically leave.
Hear me out, because this is going to sound a little insane.
Sorry, just before you do, add a character. Has Coda told this plan to anyone else?
No.
Oh my god, here we go.
Have fun.
So the passes, I'm sure you know, are temporary, and you have to be back by a certain time and date. But if something were to happen on the road and you simply vanished, there is no return date. They would. I don't think they would come looking for you. So my plan would be to hire a cart, make it very obvious that you're leaving, going to Aerith to visit your family, and then you're attacked on the road and you're never found. And this is probably too dramatic, but perhaps burned bodies might help to sell the... this is probably too...
Out.
It's not perfect, but it's all I have.
You're such a drama queen. How did you raise such a drama queen?
Like, what's wrong with him?
So it's a bad plan? Never mind.
No. What do you think? Right, Lenny, what do we think?
I think Coda should roll persuasion. Garrett and Lenny both like eyebrow like.
Well done.
Oh, I know. I see.
I'm again kind of like screaming with my eyes at Kit to be like, "Fucking help, please!" But no, I'm assuming nothing will come of that.
Nothing will come of that.
Nope. He's useless.
Yeah, he is useless. He's the waste. Yeah, that's cool. He's like, he makes that like face, and then Lenny and Garrett kind of mull it over and sit quietly, like, a couple of seconds, like about 30 seconds pass of silence, and then they're like, I mean, it's not a convention. Like, we rent a cart. We'd have to pack now. So you want to go like, ASAP kind of thing?
I mean,
Yeah.
no time like the present yet. Like,
Yes.
is reason to not go now?
Garrett and I'll shake their hand, and Kid pipes up and he's like, I can, like, it's like, I'll inherit this. There's no point in closing down or anything like that, because that's way too suspicious. So if we go through with this, we have to act like it's a normal day. I'm minding the shop while Mom and Pop are going home to our grandparents, kind of thing, or the old country. And be very shocked when I find that they've perished on the road and have evidently been burnt to a crisp.
Maybe that's
like
too much. The burning was just I was just throwing that out there. Maybe it's a little too much.
Alex is definitely in the bush, so it's not too much. It's pretty much the only effective way to ensure the plan works. But he just zips out of frame again.
I mean, I assume you'll need some time to pack and acquire the passes, so it won't be maybe tomorrow. I don't. How long do you think you need? It's just I know it's dramatic.
Well,
but...
how do we get them?
Just go to one of the watch barracks and put in the claim, and depending on who you are and how much money you have, it depends how quick you can get them. And like kids, like I could probably get them like pretty quick if I went and did it, given my businessman rank. He kind of like leans back so he can't, like, his parents. He's not in his parents' field of view, and he's just like looking at because like they still think he just does accountancy.
Yep.
In the guilds. And he's like, no, I could do that when you all pack. You lot could go rent a cart. And that way we're not all sitting around kind of like, working as a team, as an effective squad.
Yes, I wanted to pick up a few things in the market anyway, so I can do that.
Yeah, we can go do that, and... Well, actually, and she turns to Garrett and Lenny, do you guys need help packing, or...?
They're kind of more, no, we can be, like, we're probably gonna just pack light as if we were going to to a like a family thing sort of thing, and I would probably put money in, if you know, like not clean the banks, because again that would look very suspicious. So yeah, and like when they say that, Kate's just like, yeah, no, I'll like systematically like drip feed the rest of the money to you, so it's not weird. You know, the shop needs repairs, or all those lines. You know, he's not unfazed, but he's just very much like, yeah, no, I can do the whole like subterfuge.
Shocking, honestly, shocking.
He's like, Black Ops and Shadow Operations are totally new concepts to me. I'm a businessman. I write the paper very good.
I am an accountant.
Yeah.
But I can totally fake your debts. Yeah, whatever, sure.
It's unironically that I'll get you and make it look like an accident meme. But yeah, like they're like, okay, we're doing this. They look kind of like a bit like, oh, we're gonna do this. But they seem they're fine. Yeah, they're grown-ups.
I am really, really, truly sorry about this. It's just it's only going to get worse, and I know it's dramatic, but this is drastic time and a drastic measure.
It's fine. You know, it's better to do this now than, you know, as Dora said, gappers. And it's like, coulda, shoulda, woulda sort of thing. And Garrett kind of, you know,
your shop wall has already exploded. I think next time perhaps it won't be quite so, you know.
And he's like, that's fair. That's a fair assessment of the situation. Yeah, no, it's you know what, you do you. We'll go pack, and like Lenny kind of goes to like, you know, just one of the present, like one of the pots, and like it looks like she's taking out coin purses that are just probably hidden all over the house, kind of thing. And like, you know, she's looking through. Oh yeah, it's like, this is private money. And
kind of suggesting they pack like only kind of personal and like work stuff, so like any kind of household amenities we can easily get. Like, it's other things, you know, like workshop things and like personal effects and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, they're just like, yeah, no, they nod. They're like, yeah, no, like, for sure, we get that. Yeah, he's like thumbing through the. He's like, okay, here's the guts of 150 gold. That should be enough for a cart and horses.
Don't spend it on
kind of saying,
dear.
She's kind of saying it as looking at Kit, like, do you know how much these cost? And he's just like, yeah, probably. You can probably get some decent stuff.
Dear, you know how much they cost.
Yeah, it's like accountants know every merchant fee, right?
He's like, Kit, you're an accountant. How much would a cart cost?
It's like, approximately 50 gold and about 20, 30 gold per horse, depending on who you go to and who you ask and who you say you were.
Oh, sure, it'll be fine.
I have full faith in you.
I want to roll insight.
Yeah, and then Lenny like slides the money to Coda, and she's like, right, off you go, dear. We're time to go die. Oh, this is exciting.
Thanks, Matt. So we're gonna go get.
Yeah, we have to go get a cart and horse. I go to the market district, like not the fancy rich people market district, but like the place where I used to live, like the regular market district.
Oh yeah. It's the familiar scent of, you know, vomit, stale ale, and out of date produce fills the nostrils. The smell you probably taken for granted as a kid, but now that you're old, like, oh god, this is a dump. We're in a dump. This is a dump.
As we're walking, mostly through the ring, I suppose, because private conversation isn't really something to have. But through the rings, she's gonna ask, "What about Kiss?"
I'm going to talk to him, but I don't know if he. I don't think he'll just leave, but I think it's gonna be more complicated.
Okay, but the thing is, you've told him things, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
And gonna probe his mind. Like, he's... Look, Coda, I don't want to scare you, but if they get information from him, and they find out that he didn't immediately go and tell them, they're gonna take the need from him, and then they're gonna kill him. Like, he does not matter to them. You have to make that clear to him.
I have tried. I'm going to talk to him again. Perhaps we can at least buy some time, maybe when he gets news of his parents' death, he can take a leave of absence, disappear for a few weeks. I'm gonna try and convince him. I've tried everything, and he says there is no leaving, but I'm going to try. I know if they get to him, I'm going down too. We might all go down.
If they get to him, we're all going down. I'm sorry.
I know.
This isn't just you guys.
I know.
Okay. Who do we get a card from?
You arrive at the marketplace. You know that, like, kind of pretty much like it's anything regular, like kits and stuff, or like just your standard weapon, like a longsword, short sword. Nothing fancy. Could probably be purchased here. Probably not the best price, but you spend about maybe 20 minutes, kind of like sieving through the crowds, because again, it's kind of half people trying to go about their day, ignoring the state of emergency, and the other half of kind of like obviously trying to rush to and fro, like either getting arrested or kind of like, I don't want to see the guards, and like trying to avoid something. You eventually come across a kind of like not elderly, but certainly looks like they've got some years under their belt. Born kind of just a stool, reading a book, and it's just like Sam's Saddles is just a big sign that's hanging behind them. When you kind of walk up, they kind of look up from the reading glasses, and they're kind of like, yes.
I was looking to acquire a horse and cart. Can you provide such a thing?
It's like, oh, leaving the city, is it? After the old announcement?
Oh no, not permanently, of course. There's no, just on a temporary trade mission.
Ah, trader, is he?
Would I recognize this person, Darren? Like having grown up like around the street?
You probably have saw them, but you certainly wouldn't. You wouldn't have seen him. Like you probably would have noticed the blue dragonborn in the stall. Like little Coda would never have had a reason to go up to the guy who sells carts.
But like they wouldn't recognize me as like a local merchant, no.
No, because
I guess they don't look the same, so that's fair.
He wouldn't know you personally, and if he did, chances are if he knew you as a merchant, he probably would have known Coda pre-tiefling, ifying, that sort of thing. He's like, what you trading, boy?
Actually, out of character, think about the word, like, gadgets? What's the word? Like, inventions, I guess? I'm gonna say inventions.
Yeah, no, inventions is certainly a word you could use.
And I kind of like hold up the like grappling hook just as an example. Not the pistol, but I'm holding up like the grappling hook to be like, oh, I'm a mechanist kind of thing.
He looks it over and he's like, what? Oh, apologies, I didn't realize, Guildman stood before me. What can I do for you today, sir?
No, not a guild, just a local merchant looking for a horse and cart.
He's like, you're trying to say that non-guild folk carry that nonsense. So you know what? That's none of my.
It was just a personal
You want
hobby.
a cart?
Yes, cart.
Cart and a horse? How are we talking here?
I mean, like, out of character, how big am I talking here? Like, how much will I, like... I don't know.
I mean, a cart's a cart.
Yeah.
How many horses do you think?
2?
1, 2?
I guess?
2 is probably a safe
I go for 2.
2's a safe number.
2's a good number, because if one of them dies, we'll at least have one horse.
That's the proper way to think. It's like, fuck, if one of them dies, we'll have food, we can keep going.
I meant more like there's another horse to pull the cart, but yeah, food too, I guess. Yeah, I'll ask for 2 horses.
That's good. That's good eats.
It's not.
I mean, them Tesco horse burgers though, pretty good.
Yeah, he's like, ooh, a cart, that's 50, and 2 horses, they'll set you back 40 each.
My tiny maths brain isn't working. What's that, 90?
130.
Oh, 40 each, sorry, 130, okay.
30 each.
So 130
Excuse
total.
me?
Oh, was she saying that? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, excuse. He's like, what?
You don't expect us to rent 40 gold for a horse without even seeing them, do you? Come on, let's see what we're working with.
She's like, oh, a fire in your step at 39 gold. And he gets up, leading you towards like a big kind of like building that's just kind of like, as much as it's like Sam sells, you, as Isidora points it out, it's like, we haven't seen anything. It's just literally like a stool and like two poles and a sign. There's like literally nothing here. And he's just like, yeah, I saw those.
Where's the horses at?
Yeah, like, so he's like, all right, come on. And like leads you towards like a large kind of like, looks kind of like a house turn building / where it's kind of like a weird concoction of things. And kind of like,
as we're walking, she like baps. As we're walking, she baps Coda on their arm. She's like, how do you not know haggle? You've been a merchant your whole life.
I didn't deal with the business end of things. I just locked myself in the workshop and made things.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pushes open this large door and he's like, come on in. Like, second he pushes open, like, the smell of, like, you know, horse manure and hay and just basically animals kind of, like, wallop to you in the nose. And brings you in and, like, yeah, there's a few stallions in front of you. Probably not, well, they look majestic like stallions, but they probably, in terms of game stats, don't have stallion stats.
Yeah.
But yes,
Are there any, like, good, sturdy Shire horse-looking horses?
Yeah, like, most of them kind of look like your average, like, I have worked a day before bitch
Yeah.
kind of horses. Like, you know,
I want a horse that screams bitch, you know?
I mean, God, Esme's not... Neil isn't here, so I can't say you see Esme. That's not fun at all.
I'd like to inspect the horses.
Yeah, can I try and roll, like, nature to see if I can pick out, like, the best ones?
Yeah, give me them nature rules.
Yeah.
I
don't know animals!
Like, Coda's just like, what a lovely sheep. And he's just like stroking the horse. Izzy's just like, we put up at you in slightest. But he's just like goes full like, and like finds two horses. One is white and the other is brown black patches near their head, neck, and hoofs. And they look like they're in great, like, solid condition. They, like, you know, they're got a strong build. They don't look too old. They look like they're young and strong kind of thing, like solid horses that could probably with ease pull the cart, especially if there's two of them.
I look them up. I look at Sam. I look back at the horses. I look at Sam. 35.
And persuasion check.
Coda's trying not to step in any horse poop.
Coda is.
Oh, come on!
He's like, well, Missy, I like the spring in your step, but 39's as low as I'm gonna go, and you ain't gonna find anyone selling horses that good in this city at this time of the year. So, he definitely magically pulls out like from under his robe. It's like almost like a victory cup. Like, keep this for such an occasion.
She tuts and she clicks her fingers. Hey, all right, you twisted my arm. 9. And she holds out her hand to shake.
He's like, deal. And he's like, where will I drop these horse and cart off? And like he points at a cart, and it's just like a generic cart. Like it's got like Sam's stables on the side, kind of thing. He's like, yeah, what resident? Like, do you want them now, or do you want?
I'm gonna like give the actual like address, and I like because I reckon it's the more people who see that they're packing up and leaving, the better. Like, so I'm gonna like say, you know, have them out here at like, you know, a very busy time of day, and I'm kind of like, you know, deliver them to this address.
We need them in half an hour or an hour, kind of thing.
Yeah,
like, you know, like right midday when like
when it's gonna be the busiest. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's fair. Yeah, cool. Yeah, like business is concluded. He leads you guys back outside, and in case if he goes back down, sits down, and continues to read, definitely not trashy romance. He's got like a stack of them to his right, and he just goes back to his own thing. Someone comes over and starts talking to him. He like, you know, is just, you know, talking to that individual. Anything else like market district?
While we're here, I'm gonna just run into an alchemist shop and pick up, because I know Alexander needed some components. So I'm gonna see if I can find those.
It's like gold.
How much?
2 gold.
2 gold.
While Coda is doing that, Isidora is going up different types of ink, different types of parchment, paper, quills, seals, and wax. and a small sculpting screw.
Ooh, very nice, very nice.
Look, everything that's in a forgery kit.
Yeah, that's
without so much saying. I'm getting a forgery.
Yeah, like Izzy chooses like a pretty deep, like, as this is kind of regular in quotations marketplace. Izzy kind of like the nicest looking establishment to do so.
Yeah.
Frank's forgeries totally is another front of it. Like the most shady guy ever is like, yeah, all black kind of, like, he looks like he kills people in his spare time. But yeah, like it's a total of 10 gold. Like it's basically a really nice forgery.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Out of character, I'm intrigued. In character, I wasn't there.
It's for reasons.
Reasons?
Reasons.
Like, there's no reason why you can't be there. Like,
you can be there if you like.
Yeah, like, I can't imagine Coda being like Izzy being
not hiding this.
Yeah, like, it was never declared. So, like, theoretically, it's just a case like, do you need to go anywhere? And it's just like, oh yeah, let me just hear real quick. And it's like, okay, and you just like,
you don't like separate from each other in the city.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah, so I assume I am with her then. I'll kind of like casually ask, like, what's that for?
More practice.
Ooh,
I want to get better
songs.
Yep.
He's like,
I want to get really good.
He's like super pleased about this concept, and he's just kind of like happy.
Gotta practice lots.
oh yeah, you guys get any that last minute shipping. I'll also, in case Ian has any waves, I'll probably just say, like, I'll give him the option. But it's a case of anything else anyone wants to buy while you're here in the market before you go on your little mission.
That's everything
I feel like there's probably more things, but I can't think of them right now.
What I'll ask Coda, and when your parents are leaving, we're going with them. Right?
Yes, I said I would. Yeah.
But we probably shouldn't look like ourselves if we're going with them.
You're entirely right. Yes.
I mean, does that make sense?
Yes. I mean, do we need to get passes as well? Then I don't know.
You should ask Kit.
I will.
I have to assume that everyone who's going to be leaving needs a pass.
Yes, but I suppose we'll have shorter term. I don't know what the word is out of character, but like the schedule of like this person's due to arrive back today. Because if we're only escorts, like hired guards or whatever, we'll probably need like shorter term contracts, kind of thing.
Well, let's head back and see what we can do.
We'll just be hired muscle, easy to disappear and never hear from again.
You're back, yes?
Yes.
We got the cards and stuff, picked up some little bits in the market. Is there anything you have in mind to buy at the marketplace while we're here before we continue on?
I don't think so. I think he's all good. I got my hand axes, I got my maul. I got all my stuff. I suppose you just pick up rations if we need rations.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. I like rations are just like auto redone kind of thing. But yeah, no, it's cool. Guys, second, I just need to type my address. Wait, I'll give you 2 seconds.
Sure. We're gonna do an escort quest. I'm probably gonna attacked by like minotaurs or something.
I can get a minotaur skull.
I mean, I feel like we're definitely, because, like, now that Darren has the Zan's encounter table, we're definitely going to encounter something. Like, I just know we are.
Oh, on the bright side, that'll add to the...
Oh, it certainly will, yeah.
Making death thing.
If they're like humanoid bandits or something like that, it's going to be such a waste that we have to acquire, like, bodies to burn. Where it's like, oh, like, Alexander shows up with bodies, he's just like, oh, no, sorry, we already have some.
Like, I have to ask, has Coda told people that part, like, the fact that Alexander is involved with this, the fact that he's bringing corpses with
No. I'm trying to feed it in GIF style. Everything at once is, like, too much, you know? So it's more gonna be like, surprise, he's here with some corpses, you know? It's like a nice slow burn thing.
Oh, no, this isn't their first time meeting him. That's a shame.
No, which would be hilarious, but no, he's
would have been a great time meeting him. Oh well.
Yeah, that would have been so funny, actually. That would have been so good. Oh well. You know, you live and learn.
Woo! Sorry, guys.
You ready?
Do that. Yeah, no, I was just ordering one of those tablets.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck it, got paid, but I'll do it before I accidentally like money on something stupid like pizza or
Like
something.
10 spice bags.
Like that's it. It's just a case of I end up drip spending it on something really.
Yeah, I know.
Like I should have bought it now, so fuck it. It's cheap as fuck. Anyway, moving. Yeah, that's cool.
So we'll reconvene at the shop then.
Yeah,
I guess?
yeah. It's like several time passing units later. You like arrive back at the Darrow house. You know, Lenny and Garrett kind of seem to be in like travel gear, as if they were just travel, like, you know, nice overcoats kind of thing. You know, it's nice. They look nice. They've got kind of like, you know, suitcases with them, you know, enough to be like, I'll carry my effects kind of thing. And they're like, oh yeah, and Kit's just like, you know, getting his jacket kind of thing. He's going to see us to the gate, and they kind of shoot to like loads of doctors. It's like, got passes for you as well. I believe the idea is that you're going to come with us, perhaps.
Do these passes have names on them? Or are these just, this person is like leaving at this date and coming back on this date?
Like, I mean, could we take the pass and be like, oh, we are just like nameless hired guards? They were like, oh, like these 3 people went and they were accompanied by 3 guards, you know?
Yeah, essentially, it's like having it on, it's like, it's very like, you know, dear recipient kind of thing.
Right.
Bar Lenny and Garrett's are very like, hey, we've got a holiday pass. Garrett, Darrow are going for a month to Erith. You know, like, it's very much clear where you're going.
Yeah.
And essentially, the other ones is like, oh yeah, like you have like 2 weeks leave, and if you're not reported back, the signing officer will like kind of the
hunt you
like
down
the person
and
who
murder
essentially
you.
Yeah, no, but the person who got you these will be A, questioned, and B, tasked with finding you. It's worth noting that the holiday passes don't have that, but they very like kind of, you can pretty much anyone if you sign them out does. So Kate one, but it's just a case of like, hey, if you're not back between 2 weeks, Kit will probably get a question. But if you do come back, just obviously like hand it into Kit, and he can confirm that, hey, they've come back. I'm good to go. Okay. Now I have no paper trail. Good kind of thing. That sort of thing. Like the holiday passes in quotations look really snazzy and probably cost a penny. Kid comes downstairs like, okay, yeah, that's sorted. We're fine. He basically really mentioned you guys. It's like, it cost a penny, but this is, you know, a long plan, so it's worth the investment. And they're just like, oh, spoken like a true businessman.
Yep, definitely an accountant. Totally not a murderer. Anyway.
Every time they say something like that, Isidora laughs.
I'll kind of like, you know, offhand comment to Kit like, oh, we should talk when I get back kind of thing, but I'm not gonna like right now, I suppose. Well, I don't know, would it make more sense to talk to him now? I'm not sure, actually, out of character.
I mean, you're all... Well, talk to who?
To Kit.
I mean, you're in your home. You're about to leave your home.
I know, but I'm thinking, like, does it make more sense to talk to him now, or, like, when we finish this mission thing? About, like, you should also fuck off at some point.
It's up to you.
We're in the middle of this, and we're about to do this. We should do this once we know that they're safe.
Then we can talk about what his plan is.
You also gotta fuck off.
Oh yeah, I'll deal with him when I get back. It's fine. Yeah, so we'll go do this mission.
Like, once we can prove, yes, we can do this.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Cool, yeah, so I'll just make the offhanding on like, hey, when I get back, we're fucking talking, and then I'm gonna head off.
Before we head, like, pack up the car and head out, Isidora's going to cast Seeming on herself and Rizbit, just so we look generic.
Hired muscle.
Hired goon too.
Yeah.
She just adds way more muscles.
Takes muscles from Rizbit.
Yeah, Rizbit looks more normal. Rizbit would look weird with more muscles.
No. Rizbit has more muscles, Isidora has more muscles, and muscles get taken from Coda.
I was gonna say, if you took muscles from Rizbit, it would look like a really bad, like, hacked character. It's like he's wearing heavy armor and he clearly does not have the right stats. It's like tiny body kind of thing. It's like, yeah, I'm just holding this, like, you know, level 99 sword. No big deal. But yeah, you guys, that's all fine, and like Lenny and all are like, oh yeah, that's clever, fantastic. They go outside, and Sam is there, and he's just like, oh, here's your order for a Mistra, and like Garrett signs it, and he's like, oh, thank you very much, Samuel, and he's like, no bud, and just salutes, and he's like, just kind of like puffs on his pipe, kind of, and he's like, yeah, just heads off back into the crowd, kind of thing.
They were probably in the same like smutty romance novel reading book club.
Oh, 100%.
They act like they don't know each other, but there's a knowing there in their eyes, like, oh yeah.
Dads in romance, that's what it's called.
Oh my god, there's definitely like a Yuri and Dad's romance book club, and I need a whole spin-off series about it.
There used to be, but now you're not allowed to be in... Oh no, sorry. I'm thinking of the other fascist in the other game. Never mind. I was like, you can't be in groups of more than 3. But I was like, oh no, that's the other one. Apologies.
So the Dad romance book club is still going
you
strong.
Guys have like you guys essentially have like a temporary permit as well. You get it down because like the whole like having a horse in the city, like that sort of thing. Like using it as a car, very much like we just purchased it. We're leaving kind of thing. It's basically to stop that sort of thing from happening. So yeah, you guys sat up and press on in the cart, yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, like
and kids getting us to the gate.
Yeah, it's a case of like it's between the and like the whole. It's kind of like it's a very slow, like walking pace for you kind of movement. So he just walks beside the cart, kind of thing, talking. And like Lenny and Garrett are kind of like just shooting the shit, kind of like, oh, we've never been outside the city in so long, and it'll be exciting. And people are turning heads. They're kind of like, hey, look, they have a cart and they're inside the city. What gives? That kind of, some guards kind of like are like, hey, what's going on? They see Kit because like as much as Kit's not wearing full uniform, he still kind of has like the slacks and boots guard kind of thing, like like the uniform monster. Like, oh yeah, that's whatever. And they're kind of just like shooting the shit sort of thing, excited to be here. Like this is exciting as kind of dark and weird as it is. But you get to like the main exit gate you guys head towards. And like ICM is like, oh yeah, papers, please.
Oh, we hand them over.
Yeah, like ICM will kind of let the Darius take the lead because like we're just the hired helps. Like I'll let them do their like thing first, and we'll just kind of like quietly hand our papers after.
Yeah, like while ICM is kind of doing the paperwork with the heroes, it's a case of like the captain like looked over, kind of inspected by like two faceless thought police, and they kind of just like look like, where are you going?
Are they talking to us or to Darius?
Oh yeah, no, they're straight up like addressing the three of you.
We're escorting them to the to Aerith. I'm putting on a fake voice.
As opposed to the other
fake voice. Coda's putting on a fake voice.
My real voice.
I'm getting a bit weird and like Inception-y, but yeah.
You're too deep.
I'm in too deep. God, someone help me. Yeah.
Coda looks down for a gun. Leonardo DiCaprio's face. But yeah, they're just like, how long are you going for?
I'm actually not doing another accent because that's bullshit, so I'll speak in my normal voice. I'm just gonna... that's just too much. I'm just gonna say that we're escorting them there and back, however long it takes. We'll be back within 2 weeks, kind of thing. I'm not speaking much, and I'm acting kind of like, we're just the muscle grunting kind of thing.
Yeah, no, they're straight up just busting your balls while like the others do the paper kind of thing. And ICM is like checks out and gives a big friendly thumbs up, and like the guard kind of like just nod and like step back, and Garrett's like, yeah.
Does ICM have thumbs?
They do.
Interesting.
Like it's like a bipedal.
I always picture just like a big ass eye. Humanoid. Okay.
Well, I mean, that's more of the towers that are connected to ICM more so than like But yeah, you guys, leave the city.
Like the first time we've left the city through the gates in how long?
Yeah, long time.
So we're headed out which gate?
I assume like down to where the Queen's Road Inn is, and then like we're saying we're going up towards Aerith, but we're actually going down towards Borea. But I assume like somewhere along this, maybe around the Queen's Road Inn, is going to be the like death, the accident, the incident.
I mean, it probably wouldn't be the smartest to stage a death right beside an inn.
Well, not right beside it, but like somewhere in that area,
it should be between the Queen's Road Inn and Borea, because...
No, because we're saying we're going to Aerith, so it should be between the Queen's Road and the Shaylin, and then we could loop back. So maybe between the Queen's Road and the Shaylin would be where the accident, because it's like, oh, they were on their way to Aerith, and they got killed, so maybe they're...
But not... Just not on this road from Uria to the inn, because it's too close.
Yeah, I'd say...
Does that make sense?
Also, because Alexander's coming over from Deadman's Haven, so it'd probably be, you know, the closer to in between the two would probably be handy. So I'd say somewhere between the Shaylin and the Queen's Road Inn would make sense.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool.
We travel by foot, Darren, not by portal, like normal adventurers.
Traveling by cars.
Well, yeah.
Life's polar, because if it was just a cart and monkey, it's the same speed as walking.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just be walking.
But yeah, no, it's. I'm just realizing some things. I'm fine. Absolute worst. Oh no, it's a case of like Alexander has to get up from Deadman's Haven to you guys.
Yeah, I was thinking about myself.
But I have
but it's okay. Because he can boop to the Baron.
Yeah, he can boop to the Baron and then
Travel
meet us by a Shaylin.
Okay. Cool.
Also, I would have given him as much notice as possible. Like the minute I was going to see my parents, I would have to the ring been like, "Hey, Operation Burn Some Bitches is happening. Let's do the thing." Not in those words.
Not in those exact words.
Baby, I need corpses.
Do you want to do me a favor?
You know they use that fake
out staging their death. Can we not just kill them and I have their corpses?
Somebody, anybody, give me a D100.
Oh boy,
it's your pod. You do it.
Ah!
I'll do it.
Yeah, you do it. I'm excited for random encounters. Oh, that's a high number.
There we go.
Are you fucking serious?
What?
This is... Hold on, let me just check these stats real quick.
Oh god.
7 Tarasques emerge from the earth.
That's weird, there's only supposed to be one.
If you had rolled one more, you would have been fighting one DT T-Rexes.
I can't believe we didn't fight T-Rexes! Imagine Rizbit with a T-Rex head!
Yeah.
It wouldn't be any way feasible, because, like, you could probably 7 of him in there.
I mean, Minotaur skull worked, we found a way. Mending exists. Mending can reshape objects.
Well, that's true.
My Firefox won't load yet. It says I'm not lagging on Discord, so
I'm so concerned that you have to Google these stats. I for one am just so deeply grateful to the work gods that Ian was able to be here today.
Yep.
Cause like I've been tanking the last 2 weeks, and oh my god, Ian, I suck at tanking.
We're out of time.
We're a party of ranged people, and just Rizbit. He's all we have.
Hold on, guys. 1 sec. My Firefox is exploding. Even Roll20's been weird.
No worries.
Never.
I'll just I always go like, oh, I should get all my spells ready. I'm like, I don't have spells. I don't need to worry about that stuff. It's fine. It's so nice to be a fighter. In quotation marks, fighter. My character sheet is so, ripped and old and yellow. When I hit level 10, I'm gonna change. This one has served me well, but oh my god.
We're never hitting level 10.
We're in limbo. Okay, that's a good noise. That's a good noise.
Oh god, hold on, what was the dice?
98.
Neil or Ian, sorry, you single-handedly fucking killed the party.
Woo!
That's a reassuring thing to hear from your DM.
Firefox, not rolling my dice.
Let's
why.
Oh
get
my
out these
god.
cards, huh?
I really hope my parents brought weapons with them.
Do your parents know how to fight?
Oh, yes. I mean, I don't know if that's gonna be a canon thing, in this day and age, but definitely in my canon, yes. Garrett is like built like a brick shit house and has a giant warhammer. But I feel like probably maybe now that he's in his 50s, maybe not.
I mean, he probably gave more up for a sword and shield, considering he doesn't want to die because he's an old man.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Ian, I don't know why
I'm
you
just
have
gonna
brought
close
upon us. But I'm
Firefox, guys.
excited.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
okay.
am I.
Yeah, like literally everything else is working by fire. Like I'm lagging, am I?
No, you said okay. You're a bit laggy, but no more than usual.
Like it's my connection on according to Discord is a constant 40 ping, so I don't know what's
Weird. God, I'm excited to see what this is. Like, I'm tempted to Google it, but I'm like, no, it has to be a surprise.
okay. It's Google load.
Good.
So, I was about to say Google loaded.
It's trying to prolong our inevitable demise.
Yeah, it's building the tension.
I should probably put the combat music on. No, I'll wait till the things emerge, then I'll,
Yeah, until we know what's gonna kill them.
Yeah.
I need
Until
to find
then,
out how
it's the
fucking
cam
many of these.
noise. How about just one? Just one.
How about none?
How about
none?
How about a one weak, frail, and sickly one?
Yeah, an old one.
Yeah.
With brittle bones.
And then a baby one, maybe. I don't know. No, that's mean. An old one.
Well, that's not long for life.
It has a terminal disease. Now we have to have at least one scary one because Ian has to get his good fight out of this. I need to see Rizbit go toe to toe with whatever this is.
I mean, guys, you haven't traveled by road in a long time. Y'all realize that there's gonna be loads of these, right?
Oh boy. Go on then.
Oh, my dice didn't roll. Let me re-roll that guy.
What a shame!
It doesn't want you to kill us. It's trying to tell you no. No.
Is it a million, Darren? Did you
Is
roll
it
a million?
Did you roll a D1000 and get 1,000?
You mean I literally rolled the max. So, like...
Love it. Love it.
Oh my god. I'm gonna die in front of my parents. That's really sad.
On the second day, around 4 p.m.
Oh boy. 420?
What?
Sorry, I know I'm interrupting the important parts. Approximately how long would it take to get to where we're going? Just time, like a couple weeks?
I'd say a week's travel.
Okay, Grant, just wanted to make sure. Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, that's cool. It's a case of I realize things like Esme's not here, but I'll worry about the fucking gritty bits later. It'll be grand. Esme's doing extreme takeout duty. That sort of thing. But it'll be grand. Like at the day after you guys do all this, you can just like drop it and just summon your like crazy water horses and like travel like trade.
Yeah, we'll be able to get back quickly enough. It's just
quick
parts slowing us down.
Yeah, 100%. So guys, on the second day, around 4 p.m., there is like from the bushes, from the tree line, there's a roar as if something perhaps was attacked, kind of like animalistic, kind of like a generic cougar sound, and like the ground starts to tremble, like, and something's coming towards you guys, loud, heavy, and from the tree line bursts forth 2 triceratops.
Oh my god.
Can I initiative, please?
Out of character, would we have any sort of context for a dinosaur? Would we have any idea what a dinosaur actually is?
That's such a good sentence. Do we have any context for a dinosaur?
That's the type of sentence I want on a t-shirt. No, because like as much as people are adventurers and stuff, like most of you.
Hi! Wow! I absorbed all your power.
Would have been like confined to the city, so they wouldn't have. I'd say that like Rizbit definitely wouldn't, just because it's a freaking dinosaur. But like if anyone had probably the most kind of like out and about knowledge, I'd probably wager Rizbit to the sense that like it's a goblin community thing. They probably saw weirder shit than like people who were city said. I know Izzy traveled for a bit after leaving her origin.
Would have 2 cities.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Those city roads kind of thing. So that's, I mean, it's just a case of wow, that looks like a giant thing that looks that harm us. What are the initiatives?
Not 20, so 29.
Lads.
Yeah.
I mean, we all critted. Just they weren't all good crits.
We did all crit. That's a fair point.
Oh boy! These aren't large. They're huge.
What?
Yep.
So 8 squares each?
8 squares each? I'm gonna say for narrative reasons, the Dark parents take on 1, old school style. It's a case of, the cart doesn't get overturned kind of thing, but they're like, whoa! And they jump off to this sort of thing. It's really like, whoa, let's dodge it.
Oh, so they're taking on the other one?
Yeah.
So we're just fighting one of them?
Yep.
Good lord.
Okay, but even, like, an in-character, historically speaking sense, like, would we know what a dinosaur is? Like, is there a history of, or is this just, these are big, tough animals?
Yeah, they're not, like, unnatural, it's just a case of, like your guy's brain, like, you can roll nature if you want to try and identify them. Or at least try put to, like, it's kind of got this weird scaly, maybe, well, actually more feathery if we're going, like, actual dinosaurs. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. Probably, like, a beast or an animal. But, like, yes, dinosaurs certainly are extinct.
I rolled a 16 on nature, if that helps.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. The whole line of thinking is, if we see a thing like this, are we more likely to think dragon first?
I'd say... Possibly. Yeah,
like in context for this big reptile.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Like, yeah, like it'd be like your character being like, "Holy shit, is this like a baby dragon?" Like that sort of.
I know I'm asking a lot of questions.
It's perfectly fine. It's almost like you're staring down the fucking mouth of a dinosaur. Oh, this one's over here. It's like, oh, look at me, I'm loving other people. I'm all. Starting us off.
Kill this.
Starting us off.
Oh boy! Yeah, okay. I take a long look at my life and my choices. I regret everything. Okay, I'm gonna take 2 shots, spend 2 grit points to get advantage on them both. They're both sharpshooters, so I'm taking my -5, and I'm gonna try and fucking shoot this thing.
That is a 16 and 24. Let me just go back to you. Both hit.
Excellent. $40 damage.
Nice. Is that all you wish to do, Coda?
Yes.
This thing, like, I just realized I'm so much modulator. It's cool that it's a dinosaur.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, that's cool, fucking nice, and this thing's gonna like
Can't
go.
believe we're
into
doing a
rage.
monster hunter.
Yeah, what a fucking nice serendipitous moment. But yeah, anyway, this thing's gonna charge straight into Coda because it shot it twice in the face. So Coda, it's gonna attack you now.
Can't wait to die in front of my parents.
Oh fuck!
What?
Stop laughing.
It's got like a dozen attacks.
It probably has like 4. It probably like gore me or something.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, it's literally trying to do that, Coda. 15.
Misses.
Cool. No, it's just that if it gets a running trampoline,
the charge attack. Yeah,
it's insane.
That's the same with my mammoth like in summon. It's the exact
same. Way more shit. It's crazy.
I know.
Cool.
Loving that plus 10 to hit though. Loving that plus 10 to hit.
Oh shit! It tries to snap out, but it misses. You'd be surprised how many things apparently that you guys are meant to have plans. And with that, it is Isidora's go.
Okay. Can it please make a wisdom save? And nice. I swear to God, if this thing has good wisdom, I'm going to scream.
Yeah, if this thing has to, yeah.
That's fine. Look at that no modifier. That's
if it critted, I would have just fucking cackled.
Okay, so Distant Whispers, it takes the damage, it has to immediately use its reaction to get as far away as its speed is.
Okay, cool. Oh wow, that's pretty fucking fair. These things can run really far.
13 damage.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. Okay, it's gonna just. It's technically this far away.
Actually, don't know. I should not.
I don't see where it went.
It's just off to the far right. It's kind of like peeking out of the fog of war. It kind of like this, like just tramples away kind of thing. And does it? Is that it, Amy, or can it repeat its save on its next turn?
No. It's just it has to use its reaction stop, but it's on. It's not on.
Oh, it's just once you hit it. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. I just double checking things. Cool. All right. Is that all?
Yep.
Cool. Ian, you're up.
Okay. So I can't go very far close to this thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
sorry, should have driven it off.
No, you're cool. You're cool. I'm gonna go in front of Coda and Isidora, so that when it comes back, it sees me.
Nice.
It's gonna get another charge
then-
attack now.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
just realised that I shouldn't have sent it off.
It's okay.
You're fine.
No, it was a good idea.
It wasn't.
And then I'm gonna use my aid spell again.
Oh, nice.
That's level 3.
Oh no.
So he is now 10 extra hit point.
Shit.
Nice.
That's so nice.
10 temperatures, was it?
Yep.
Nice.
Is that all you do?
Now I almost feel like a proper fighter.
Yeah, almost.
Yes, it is.
You know, Seal Twister's nearly at 200 HP.
He's what, level 12?
Yeah.
He's 3 levels higher than me.
Or 13 now.
Oh yeah, okay, but he's like
Nearly
4
100.
level. He has 4 levels higher than me, and he has he has more than triple my health.
Yeah, but
Rust has like nearly double Coda's health, and she's a fucking warlock. But yeah, anyway.
ridiculous. Anyway.
So Darren, what's the dinosaur doing?
Dars?
Did Darren die? Oh, he's at 2 secs.
No, yeah, sorry, no, I was chatting to me. Right, your Coda's go? Yeah.
Coda's go. Oh yeah. Cool. I only have 1 more grid point, but yeah, 1 with advantage, 1 without. So the first one's sharpshooter, the second one's regular.
Okay. Both hit.
Ha! Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yes.
You!
Should have made
This
the
thing
second one
is-
sharpshooter.
wow.
That would have been nice.
That thing goes down.
Oh my god! What?
Yeah, dude, you just did 40 fucking damage in 1 round. Just screenshot that because that's probably never going to happen again.
I did
It's
40 damage
insane.
with my last turn as well.
Yeah, that's 80 health. You do get like things don't all have 200 health, right?
Can we go fight the other one now? Oh boy.
You hear Lenny be like, "What move?" As this thing like charges towards Rizbit.
About it.
And it's going to bite you.
I believe it's a draw. Give me 2. Yeah, that is a draw. Just make sure I hadn't.
As in, like, that's your AC. Cool.
Attack.
All right. Yeah, attack it. Oh shit! Oh jeez, 13 piercing damage.
Cool.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And with that, we are to Isidora.
Cloud daggers at 3rd level. So
Nice. Yeah, this thing looks pretty damaged as it is, but like it's a case of it just got away. Ooh, oh nice.
18.
Nice. Is that all, Amy?
Yeah.
Cool. And with that, it is Rizbit's go.
2 hits with my maul.
Nice.
20 and 16.
Both.
It's nice that Gara
Sweet.
gets to see his Minotaur helmet and maul in action.
$25 demo.
Oh, nice. It's good, like, Rizbit, like, wallops it once and its head goes to the side and it kind of swings back around, spins and clashes with it, and one of its horns breaks off. It lets off like a shriek of pain. Coda, you're. Oh, sorry, Ian. Is that all you've said?
I start screaming. I'm sorry.
Oh no!
Why?
Coda, you're up.
It shrieked in pain.
It's trying to murder us!
But we didn't give it a chance.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's so cute though. Oh my god. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, 2 regular shots at this thing. Oh wait, shit! I can only take 1 left to reload. So 1 reload and then 1 shot.
Cool. Do it. 15 hits.
A regular ass bullet, 9 damage.
Nice. It's go, and it's just going to stomp out towards. Oh, sorry, it takes damage. Yes, and then it's going to. Oh yeah, no, this thing is cut to shreds. It ain't looking too great.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Ian, please stand by.
I have 50 AC.
Oh, that's fine then.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm super.
Ian,
super
you
good.
take a total of 30 damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, cool. And with that, it is Isidora go.
She is just going to keep the
roll.
cloud on us. So.
Do you get to roll that on your turn and its turn?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, Cloud is really underestimated. Yep, 16. This thing shrieks as it collapses to the.
Good. What the fuck are these? And she like dismisses the cloud and like goes over to inspect the body.
I'm gonna like first of all check my parents are like okay, and then I'll kind of join Isidora checking out this body.
Yeah, no, they're fine. They're kind of like Garrett has like a shield and a really nice sword out kind of thing. They're probably like personal items he crafted himself out of the best materials. Lenny kind of like her fists are kind of glowing up like firebolts, kind of just about to. And they're like, oh, we're fine. Just kind of out of breath. It's like, oh, like thought we'd be like, it's been a while. This is not the forge kind of thing. It's just like, ha, we still. It's like, ha, we are not spry anymore. But yeah, guys, to identify the 2 beasts before you, it would be nature check.
I got a 5.
Coda, like, are you sort of sheep?
This is Coda's good day for identifying animals.
20.
Yeah, Izzy, you see like scales and like the horns look tough. Like you can see why Izzy might come to the conclusion is like, are these part dragon? But I'm kind of thinking you get like a lot of their skin of the lizard folk that you would have fought the Yanti back in the day. So it's like perhaps they're not like dinosaur reptilian, but they're maybe more lizardy. But like Izzy would be able to come to the conclusion like, it's a triceratops. But like it's not a dragon. It's be just like a really big reptile with horns, maybe like a wingless dragon. Who knows? That sort of thing. Like you have enough info that if you brought it to like probably like a wizard or something, someone who's like most studied creatures, to be able to like, oh yeah, that's what this is, that kind of thing. Like it's not a dragon, and it seems to be like it looks more without wings kind of thing.
Yeah, she's like, shit's weird, yo.
Yeah, for sure. And Rizbit, yeah, you're kind of like, I ain't got no idea.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, like the horses are kind of a bit like the car kind of went a bit down, and like Lenny's kind of like whoa, and like kind of just like calming the horses, and like Garrett's like, everyone okay, everyone good to go.
Yeah, you guys are good to go. Nothing's like got upset when they knocked into us.
No, they thankfully missed the cart, but okay, let's they kind of like let's go. And they kind of gesture to the cart.
Lay on handsy things.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's a case of like,
yeah.
It's a case of you guys travel a bit more, each taking turn at night sort of thing, and a few more days, and you're kind of like, we'll probably get to the inn pretty damn close, in a day or two maybe.
What's the countryside like? Like, has it changed significantly, or?
The road that you're on that's probably considered like the Queen's Road or the Capital's Road is really nice. The brickwork is really nice, especially like the further you get from Uri, it looks a little bit less nice and nice. But coming straight out of Uri, it's like clearly been freshly redone. The walls are really fresh cobble walls. It's really nice. The countryside is like wide open grasslands with trees and bushes, kind of like clusters of forests and such, and it seems to be kind of like, you know, plains, kind of like, you know, dip down some kind of hills, but like it's more open area, bar like the gargantuan forest you guys can see in the distance, or like the mountain ranges that you guys see straight out, but like, you know, there's a few like big humps and big hills and such, but like it seems to be more like kind of grasslandy, wide open areas sort of thing.
Those Triceratops definitely came from Mora's gaff.
Perhaps.
Wonder how he's doing.
I hope they're okay.
Yeah, they were lovely.
Yeah, it's you guys reckon you're pretty damn close to the inn. Coda.
Yup.
A D100 if you will.
More.
I got a
dinosaurs.
79. More dinosaurs, please, Darren. We can take them.
Yeah, like, we can.
Apparently, we're the best, so, you know?
Just
I don't
gonna
think the
take it.
same day, right?
I don't think that's...
Oh god, no, this is like 2 days later kind of thing.
I really don't think that Zan's table accounted for Rizbit and also Coda. Like, just
Just gonna
bad
say 2
amounts of
hits
damage.
down at half health.
Huh?
2 hits had me down at half health.
Oh
so
yeah?
Be careful.
Fuck, okay.
My health is your full health.
Yeah, what's your half health?
40.
My max is 60. I'm a strong boy.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost that 10 hit points, right? That's gone.
Yeah, I can cast again.
Oh yeah. It's a new day. New dawn,
Once
new
a
day,
friend.
new possibilities. Gonna fight
a new
7,000 hyenas. 6 hyenas. I don't know what we're fighting.
8.
So, one second, friends.
Okay.
Oh.
You know, I feel like this is gonna be worse somehow.
That's because you got cocky.
Yeah, you know what? I think we're lulled into a false sense of security with those measly Triceratops, and now we're gonna fight 8 fucking Tarasques.
What a
It's
number,
weird.
Gessler.
It's only supposed to be 1.
Yeah, it keeps getting
Also-
weirder.
This is the second time you've rolled max on a number of enemies.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of weirded out.
Zan's trying to kill us?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the gauntlet.
Initiative, please.
Oh, you're not even gonna tell us. Oh,
Oh, you guys keep getting matching initiatives!
Same initiative.
I love how I'm like, parents, leave the city, you'll be so much safer, and it's like, dinosaurs, whatever bullshit this is. Like, yeah, no, this isn't safer, never mind.
We'll break them.
I knew you were gonna
What?
do that! Oh my god! You're the worst.
I'll be back in. I'll be back in. 2
Okay,
minutes.
I'll live with the suspense, I
Room.
guess.
We'll be back in about 10 minutes, guys.
My god.
Are we ready to go?
Mhm.
Sick, everyone. Oh, wait, no, the music's not on. Hang on.
On
Now
one
we're
of the
good to
next day, the cart is going down. It's winding down. It's in the evening. About 7 p.m. And again, the ground trembles. You hear your scream, like roar. Sorry, not scream. As if an animal is in pain. They seem stressed, and from the tree line escapes at a thunderous charge 8 giant boars.
Oh.
They crash into the side of the cart and send pretty thusly. Forced around the trio, 2 continue charging off into the distance, and 2 gear up for the Mama and Padara. The horses are spooked and sprinting off into the distance, half dragging a cart that's on its side, and like the just going where they're not carrying much ground, but they're like spooked. They're upset. Steps off is Coda.
Hooray! Well, I don't have any sort of like calming animals abilities. So I'm just gonna shoot these pigs. I'll shoot the one that's like right facing me because like it's gonna gore my ass next turn. 2 sharpshooter with advantage. I always like to start off by using all my abilities.
Uh-huh.
Right, baby.
That was not good.
16 hits.
$24.
Yeah, it does squeal in pain.
I could
Is
just
that all
like
you wish to
I
do?
could just go crazy in action surge. Yeah, fuck it. Action surge, 2 more shots, 1 with advantage, 1 without. Nice. I mean, the second one misses, I assume, but the first one was a sharpshooter, so that's fine. $23, and I have a great point back because I critted with a firearm. So that's a total of 50 damage? Wait, no. I can't count. 47 is dead! I get another grit point back because I killed the thing with a firearm. Yes.
Shit, man.
So I have 2 grit
Is
points
that
back.
all? Killed one.
I mean, I did use everything on that one turn.
Killed it.
It's coming for Izzy.
No, don't do that. Hey,
Not
here's
allowed.
something, don't do that.
$14, Izzy.
It just misses!
Nice.
Oh. Pirouettes out of the way and tells it to fuck off. Well, I mean, that's...
Cool. You take a total of 17 slashing damage, and can I have a strength saving throw, Izzy?
Oh boy! Hold on now. Strength.
What's happening? Who's dead?
I think I've gotten knocked on my ass. Oh, never mind.
No,
Nice.
yeah, Izzy takes it on the chin. She doesn't get knocked prone or back, but she does take the damage.
Yeah.
Cool. And with that, it is number 3's go.
Was the damage bad, Amy?
17, which isn't great.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
It's fine. Deal with it.
11 misses, yeah, Ian.
Yeah.
Cool. And with that, we are to Isidora.
They're all labeled for. This one, the one that hit me, is safe. Where did I put the fucking card?
At least when we fight animals, they usually don't have good wisdom. Case in point.
Hey, twisted crown of jagged iron ears, and it's been crown of madness.
Boar
Ooh,
fight!
nice.
Boar fight! Boar fight!
So on its turn, it's going to attack the other one.
Cool.
One of the other ones.
Is that all, Amy?
Yep.
Rock and roll. Rizbit.
I'm gonna hit back at the one that hit. Oi, 21 and 11.
21.
11's crit fail, so yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
for
cool.
everybody.
I'm not gonna add anything, so it's just like a smack.
Cool.
13 damage.
Nice. And Halloween.
That is all.
Cool. Coda.
I'll take 2 shots at number 4. I have my grit points back, or I have 2 of them.
They're all number 4.
Sorry. Yeah, they're all number 4.
Sorry,
the one to the
yeah.
right of Isidora.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm gonna spend the 2 grit points I just got back to make them both with advantage.
Cool.
I get another grit point back for critting. Okay.
Damn. Any amount of damage?
47. And I get another grit point back for killing it, so I'm back to 2 grit points.
Jesus.
Nice.
This is a nice synergy I've got going on here.
Anything else, Coda?
No, I'm done.
Rock and roll. This one's just gonna... Oh, wait, sorry. Apologies. I mean, it's go. What does it do?
It's gonna attack the one that's still alive, that attacked for...
Cool. It not hit. It tries to charge and misses.
And it can make another wisdom save. If it's done.
That's a -1.
But it's not it. What a shame.
That misses Ian. With that, where at Izzy?
Okay. I'm going to sustain that. I have to do that with my action, so I'm going to do that.
Okay. Yeah, cool. That's solid. Rizbit, you're up, buddy.
I'm going to attack the one that attacked me.
Roll. Both it.
$22 damage.
Rizbit kind of like crushes into its side and like rears back, roars, and as it's coming down from its Rizbit just like brings the hammer straight up, and you hear a gargantuan like crack as this head just goes all the way back limp and then collapses to the side.
I mean, we are really shitting off for Coda's parents, honestly.
I mean, they're busy fighting other boys. They don't notice how cool we are.
Oh no, they see. Coda, you're up, bud.
I did get those grid points back. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Let's treat ourselves. 2 more sharpshooter with advantage.
How's it?
40.
Nice. This one is not looking too great. Amy, what happens when it has no enemies to attack?
You see, the thing is, it can just melee attack against creatures that I choose. So I suppose, you see, the thing is, if the Darrows are still fighting them realistically, she'd send it into one of them, but like out of game.
I mean, it. Hold on, what's the move? It could like literally get to like here, like begin its charge, but like it wouldn't reach them in the round, that kind of thing.
Can I just say it like smacks its head into the ground or something?
No, I can't do that. Unfortunately,
if you try to make it do anything idle, I believe it gets to attack any creature.
Right.
Look, sure. Let's say it begins its charge and then it gets to make the wisdom save.
Alright.
Because at least that's way it's not near us.
Would Rizbit get an opportunity attack when it runs away?
Nah, force movement.
Yeah. Still doesn't save anyway.
Rock and roll. And with that, we are to Rizbit, who's there and with that token, so you can see the token.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move up towards it and throw a hand axe at it.
Okay, yeah. This hits an action by killing this thing. It's fuck all HP.
Hold on, just need to get up my stats for my hand axe. I can't remember them. $13, probably not.
No.
I'm making to go collect my. There were two in a...
If you have a multi,
if you have an extra attack, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Like
I'll do that then.
Like you can shoot twice with a bow of ranger and stuff, that sort of thing.
Oy.
Oh, that one was off into the distance behind a bush. You're not.
You just killed my mother.
And with that, we
probably
are
either
sorry.
one deserved it.
That's
That's
damn. Damn, Riz is all you wish to do, buddy.
That's all I can, and I'm sure you're lovely. I'm sorry.
Coda, you're up.
Okay, I'll shoot this thing. What?
Did you skip me?
No, you made the thing.
Sorry.
The
Apologies.
That's fair. That's fair. No, I do the exact same thing when I have like stating rounds.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, this is grand. Yeah, both hit.
22.
Yeah, it collapses as it charges away. As Coda drops that one, it like kind of drops and like in focus behind them, you see Lenny kind of like like ray frost like through the ground up, causing this thing to like rear up on its legs. It's like, get this away from me! And as there's like you see Garrett like thrust his like blade up into this thing's throat and bring it down. So they're pretty much like like panting, like they're probably like they're clearly talented warrior. Equally, they haven't done a while because they've been working in the shop for like quite some time. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Music plays. The 6% that remained have perished. The other 2 have sprinted into this. There is a lot of meat to be had.
Should I catch the horses?
Yeah, the horses around.
I mean, too. Yeah, no, they're getting away. They're getting away.
What do I have to roll to like? Is it athletics to try and like chase them down, or is it more like animal handling?
It is indeed.
Or
animal handling to calm them, but to get to them to calm them, it is athletics.
Okay, I have a solid +0, but I'll try.
Isidora takes out her horn and calls her water horse, tries to herd them back.
Coda's just running because he's not thinking straight.
I mean, yeah, Coda, you're like sprinting, but is it just past it? Is it you kind of close the gap pretty well with those horses? Make a animal handling check.
Yeah. Which is
wisdom, I believe.
It is wisdom.
Yes.
It's like it's definitely something druids getting druids with that wisdom stuff.
I mean, I should hope a druid would get animal handling. 8.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Izzy, you can circle the front of them. We're like, whoa, like rears up and neighs. I won't try and make the noise and punish you all by having you hear that. But yeah, it kind of neighs and then, whoa, we're neighing also. And it's a case of like, whoa, and like Izzy kind of like jumps down and then grabs her around. It's like, come, neigh. That thing where it's like looks him in the eye, kind of like, it's okay, buddy, and like they kind of chill. But yeah, Garrett and Len start like picking up like the stray bits of like baggage that kind of like fell off, not broke or fell out open.
Yeah,
it's just
I'll help them like gather up.
Yeah, it's more just like it takes a few minutes to kind of get everything back on. The wheel looks a little dingy, a little bit damaged, but it should get you to the inn like easily enough. So yeah, everyone. Anything specific people want to do or?
Not right now, but just to say, as we get closer to the inn, Isidora is going to disguise her Coda and Rizbit again.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I had a feeling. Yeah, that's cool. The day passes. It's a quiet night. It rains. You wear the rain. It's kind of miserable. It's a miserable old day, but eventually you see through the haze that is the rain that is falling. You see lights in the distance, and like you see it, to be lanterns, and it's kind of like a hamlet. The inn is more like a large building surrounded by like several other little tiny buildings, like a few like shop kind of like oh, you need some last minute rations, last minute repairs, that sort of thing. A really, really, really reduced basic shop kind of thing.
So basically, it's Barack Obama Plaza.
Literally what I was about to say.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually,
literally what it is.
Yeah, 100% Barack Obama Plaza. But
Queen Anne Plaza.
Oh yeah. Well,
there's a really hastily made like bronze bust of her face. Yeah, it's real. It's real dodgy.
Oh yeah, it's patchy and ropey. Yes. But you guys, pull in and like, the devils are like, oh, we're gonna spend the night here, right, in a bed that isn't in the lashings of rain.
I mean, if you really want to, don't you guys like the road?
Yeah, you guys hit your horses and I'm assuming go wide. Cool, yeah. We go in like it's a large enough building. There's lanterns everywhere outside. It's nice.
Is it busy?
A little bit. It seems to be a nice mix of like kind of humanoids and like, well, humans, elves, and like dwarves and such. I noticed that there is a bit of a hand presence. The queen's painting hung up, and like there is like the banner of the hand and stuff hanging on the wall. It's a nice air. It's not like too tense. People seem to be American beer, kind of like everybody kind of look. Annie isn't in a hand uniform. Kind of looks like a traveler. Like they've kind of got traveling gear and like their boots are aged, mucky. They've seen like the road quite some time. That sort of thing.
Are there many visible hand of years here?
Oh, just 3. There's like 3 sitting at a kind of or at a table, kind of going like they're like they've got like one tankard kind of, or pitcher, and they seem to be kind of just slowly nursing them. They don't have like the thought police helmets on.
Okay.
It's a case of like they've just got regular like adventuring armor, but it's kind of got the same colors.
These are like good old country boys in the uniform.
Yeah, pretty much, and you can see it still on their breastplate area kind of thing. Well, they don't seem to be kind of thought policey, but they're very much like the employees here, and they're nursing their drinks. They're not like hammered. They're just nothing really ever happens here. I'm sure we can have that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Well, if we're disguised, then I think we'll just like.
Oh, we're fine. Yeah.
Yeah, we're grand.
Oh yeah, like I thought like elf man behind the like counter or bar is kind of like just pop the glass kind of thing, and like when he sees you come in, he's kind of just looks up as if like oh hey look, new customers probably. Kind of like nods and you guys come over, or well, as you guys enter, I should say.
Yeah, I'll order a drink.
Okay, what are you having?
Wine, whiskey. I don't know. What do you have? You can't make a decision.
I'll have a beer, please.
I'll have a beer as well.
You guys get to like tankards of beer. The Darrows also order beer. What does Coda order? Whiskey, wine.
If everyone else is ordering beer, he'll order a beer. Like he can't not. Yeah, no, he absolutely follows suit.
I also don't think he should drink whiskey anymore. That's just me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it does go badly for him. Oh wait, yeah, the whiskey made him 10-foot cone vomit. Yeah, never mind. He's never having whiskey again. Yeah, beer.
For everybody, like essentially, like the tab comes to a gold piece.
I'll pay that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like bartenders, like like pouring them, giving them, pouring them. It's like, so where are you coming from?
Yuria.
Oh, the big shitty. Bitter pleasure that takes you out behind the walls.
Business for pleasure for them, and gestures to the Darrows.
They're kind of like enjoying their drink, like, hey, that's us. We're the business people. And they're just like, oh yeah, just getting it, visiting some old friends. You know how it is, and like barkeep just kind of nods, and he's like, yeah, it's coming down pretty bad out there. You're gonna need a place to stay.
Looking for us, we seem to have found the finest place around.
He kind of grinned and he's like, oh, that's the only place around, but it ain't paradise.
It's better than being outside.
He just nodded. Drink to that? He doesn't drink.
How much are the rooms?
It's like, oh, a standard room, a gold each for night.
I'll pay for the rooms for everyone.
Okay.
Cool.
I see, like 4 rooms, or are we gonna share?
That is up to you.
I would prefer if we shared. Is that cool?
Yeah. Okay. So like 2 rooms then.
Yeah.
Just one giant bed. We'll all just like pile in. It's fine. It's a sleepover.
It is a sleepover.
Yes, I'll pay for 2 rooms.
That's
2
fair.
more gold. So I've lost 3 whole gold. What am I gonna do, guys? I only have 1,905 left now.
Oh no.
I mean,
I'm not saying that out loud.
The roads are long and full of highwaymen.
God, no, I need to buy a fucking house in Borea, so like, Jesus, I'm gonna need that money.
So, you guys order some food. Or would you order a few more drinks, yay or nay? Kind of like just one more for the dinner.
Probably like one more, but not loads. I'm not going crazy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm not getting drunk in front of my parents, no.
That's fair. Hashtag understandable. Yeah, in total it costs everybody 3 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's nice. Most people on the road would have been like, "What, a gold for 2 gold for dinner? That's robbery." But it's a case of like, "Hey, it's the Queen's rates." You guys are fine, but I'd say the commoners would probably be like, "This is a bit of a fucking high."
I'll kind of be like low key about flashing gold around in case people are like kind of eyeing us up.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, like what's the mood of a place? Is it very much everyone who's just traveling through here?
Yeah, everyone's kind of like, hunched over their drinks, trying not to make eye contact with the Handaviri guys who like everyone's kind of shunning. Like there's easily like a couple of chairs in between all of them are just empty. The barkeep kind of notices that weird mood, but doesn't really kind of give a crap. But most people are fine. They're kind of eyeing Coda, not eyeing Coda because I forgot Coda's not in tiefling form. But they're kind of like, oh look, the Darrows kind of look like they're fancy, and they probably someone probably would have overheard like, oh, we're coming from the city, and like, oh look, they're city folk. Ooh. The passes probably are like kind of common knowledge because like you guys haven't really like left through the gates and all, so like the passes could have been implemented for quite some time. That sort of. So it's a case of like, oh, look at these guys can afford passes, but like no one does anything. It's more, a couple of people might shoot daggers or whatever, but for the most part, people are just content to like drink, eat, and just kind of like, oh, I can't wait to get to bed so I can hit the road again.
Yeah,
I might just like quickly through my ring of far speech, check in with Alexander and see if everything's going okay on his end.
Yeah, no, he's like, oh yeah, I'll meet you guys. Basically, like, if you guys travel like a day, we should meet. Pretty much like 10 o'clock at night kind of that sort of thing. He's well, he's fine. He's just like, yeah, we'll meet soon. Don't worry about it. Don't fret, dear. That kind of.
I like thank him again for helping out.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, it's cool. It's all G.
He's like dragging 2 bodies. He's like, yeah, it's all fine. It's grand. It's all fun.
Yeah, like what else did you do on the fucking weekend? Yeah?
Bones is probably really annoyed that like, it's like, where the fuck is my other policeman gone?
He'll be fine. Anything specific people wish to be doing?
I want to keep an eye out, like just for everyone, without being too obvious about it. But apart from that, like just keep it low key so we can, like everyone else, rest and then get moving.
I want to just.
If you're checking that, Amy, I'm going to need what's that word? Perception. There we go. That's the one.
Yep.
Sure thing.
Would I be able to just like listen out for kind of any conversations about either the Iron Will's big display or maybe like the recent, I don't know if recent word has gotten out about like the terrorist attacks and like the explosions and that kind of thing. So I'll listen out for any kind of like, just gauge the mood on like the rebellion and the, just like see if I can hear any like people talking about, I know there's hand guys here, but like any hushed conversations about like...
Yeah, give me a perception listening check.
Average.
No, it's a case of just like, jeez, I heard like a war behind the city walls, and someone's like, yeah, I've heard it's easy in there. It's absolute pandemonium at the minute. It's like, jeez, like after that airship or what they're calling it, like that sort of. It's a case of just like, oh, jeez, I heard it's mad. Like no one's really like, it's just kind of a case of like, it is indeed not normal. It's like, jeez, oh boy.
I'll just chat with my parents and have a quiet evening.
Yeah, it's cool. Beds are nice. Do you guys wish to retire to the bedroom? I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's a nice room. The beds are fine. They're soft enough. You guys like have a normal night's rest kind of thing. Probably a little bit nicer considering the last few days you've done like sleeping mats on the floor kind of thing in the wilderness. But it's nice. It's like it's not amazing. It's not awful. It's just that was indeed a bed I slept in. Mm-hmm. But the next day, like the place is almost like empty. Like the Handaviri guys are like clearly bored, kind of like leaning up against the walls. A handful of like travelers or adventure, kind of just like getting ready for the day ahead, sort of thing. But other than that, fine. Barkeep is like, mind yourself on those roads. It's wild, these animals seem.
Well, hopefully we'll be seeing you again soon.
Oh, yeah. And he, gesture the cup to you. And just, beasts seem upset these days. Be careful.
Yes, we noticed that. Any idea what's causing it?
So, not a clue. And then, you see a dwarf sitting down, kind of sharpening, a knife kind of thing with just a whetstone. He's like, I reckon it was that thing in the skies after spooking him. And then someone else is like, shit, what's it? And you see one of the guys just kind of looks over and he's just like, I'm sorry. Kind of thing. And, it's kind of tense, but then it's just like, the guy kind of just shakes his head and he's like, oh, fuck it, whatever, kind of thing. And, the bartender's just like, well, there you have it. That's the hot take.
As the kids say.
Yeah, I'll shut up and leave then. Don't want to be asking any suspicious questions.
That's fair. So you guys press on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you guys leave around 9 a.m. kind of thing, and around 1 p.m. from behind a tree, a cloaked figure walks out, kind of raises their hand. Do you guys stop the cart?
At a distance.
That's fair. Coda, your passive perception would see that there's another figure behind a tree. They're not particularly trying to hide themselves, but they're equally just kind of hoods up kind of thing. And from a distance, this person starts walking forward, the hand's still up kind of thing to stop. And it's like, who's that? Is that a goblin I spy?
Are we still not disguised?
Yeah.
Oh shit, you guys aren't a goblin. Never mind.
Well, would we be disguised in the next, with Isidora cast it again, leaving the... I suppose, to talk to the barkeep.
Yeah, no, she would have.
In the morning, we would still be disguised, so we could be like a halfling.
Yeah, a little halfling boy.
A little halfling boy. My bad. Okay, yeah, no. You've got a lot of gold,
So
I
we
see.
don't get...
No, you guys still are getting robbed. It's
We're just not being...
No, I know.
But yeah, they're coming from the city, hauling quite a lot of cargo.
Not that it's any business of yours.
Oh, I think it is. I'm in the cargo, acquiring business.
Are you now? You a tradesman?
Oh yes, I trade in many things.
Well, we're at an impasse then, because we're in the cargo protecting business.
Oh. He's like, I'm afraid I'm going to need what's in that cart.
I'm afraid I'm going to need you to back off.
It's like, I don't know, little man. You don't look like much.
Look, for your own sake, it might be better if you just back away now, alright? We don't want any trouble.
Persuasion check. He raises both his hands and steps off to the side, and he's like, be careful. All manner of nasties on these roads at night.
For your own sake, you shouldn't be one of them. And if they're stepping aside, we'll carry on.
Yeah, he steps to the side. The person behind the tree is just leaning up against the tree eating an apple.
As we travel on, I want to keep an eye on the sides of the roads.
Yeah.
That's fair. The rest of the day proceeds. You are approaching where you said you would meet Alexander. Isidora! Tanner. Do you want 100, buddy?
Yeah. 83.
83.
What?
Stop doing that.
Should I put the combat music
I love
on?
that I have that bookmark. That just makes me happy.
Oh, God.
Okay, 1 second.
He's gonna roll a d12 and get 12 of them.
Uh-huh.
I hope it's just like spiders.
Just regular ass
Just like
spiders.
regular ass spiders. Like we never. Well, no, we did fight rats. I was thinking we never did our level 1 like fighting rats quest. We did. We fought
That's
rats.
literally the first thing we did.
Yeah, we did. We never fought. Did we ever fight spiders?
I don't know.
I don't remember ever fighting spiders. We fought a Gerald.
We did fight a Gerald.
And now every time we go into a room, I always look up first. The greatest lesson D&D's ever taught me.
Look up.
Rock and roll.
It's actually mad how many places on this map we haven't visited. Like, that is... I never realized. But now that it's there on the key, I'm just like, wow.
Initiative friends. Rolling really well tonight, Laura. For the
I have a +9, so it's easy enough.
Thank God. Something other than that. Grand, so what's hitting us now?
Paint us a word picture, Darren.
You guys have kind of gone off track because you're like, oh yeah, we have to meet. Well, like it's a case of we have to meet Alexander here, that sort of thing. And you know it's nighttime, it's dark, the moon is high in the sky, there's clouds. You guys have dark vision.
Yeah.
And again, the ground dush dush dush, and you hear a rapping and a tapping as fee fo fi fum comes crashing through as a raiding party of 2 ogres and several orcish individuals. You're not entirely sure. They're dressed kind of peculiarly, and come charging from the oak at you, most likely looking for your what they probably assume to be a cart full of delicious goods. Several of the orcish individuals tackle, like, you know, kind of engage with the parents, but you guys are staring down the barrel of 2 ogres and a orcish-looking individual.
Are they dressed the way the people who stopped us earlier?
No, the ogres are very much like a traditional, like loin cloth and like, you know, big chunky dudes, and the orcish individual kind of looks like they're wearing kind of like armor that's seen a lot of work, but it's kind of like oddly proud, like they're very like they're holding themselves kind of like, you know, we will do battle kind of
sort
thing.
Of a like tribal leader
yeah.
sort of thing, or like
it's more just like a warrior, but
right.
in like a really like honor, like let us battle and see who's the better one. The individuals you saw previously kind of were like, you know, quite literally cloaks and dagger, like, you know, you know, like, oh, we're not trying to rob you, but these guys are very like the ogres are kind of a bit more like, but the orcish individual before you brandishing a great axe is very much like, we will now do battle to see who's the better warrior, and like holding himself upright, very proud, like chin cocked kind of thing, like let's do this. Isidora, you're up.
The ogre closest to me, McMissive, please.
Ooh, if you can crown him out as him, that'd be amazing.
Cool. 1 second.
Ogre, fight. Ogre, fight.
Why do we keep getting attacked by big things?
A 15.
It's Crown of Madness.
Yes.
Nice. Is that what you're doing? You're going, Amy?
Bardic Vision to Rizbit.
Nice. Coda, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna go for this orcish individual. Yeah, I'm gonna do my usual thing of going for everything on the first round. So 2 sharpshooter with advantage, 2 crit points.
Nice. Both miss.
Fantastic. I'll action surge, shoot him twice again, once with advantage, once without.
Cool. Both miss.
Misfire.
And your gun jams.
Excellent stuff. Yeah, okay, I'll put my gun away and take out my rapier, and then I'm gonna move just so Isidora doesn't get, like, wrecked.
Cool.
That sounds about right.
Right, Amy, please tell what this individual must do.
Literally turn on its heel and smack the other one.
Okay, rock and roll. 1 second. Yeah, no, it connects. The other one's like, yelling at it in what you can only assume is some sort of native tongue between the two.
It was real offended.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like, I thought we talked about this. That's a 16.
Connor, what the fuck?
Now is not the fucking time, man.
It does not save. It's still
rock and roll, and it's number 2's go.
I mean, they're all number 4, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, hey, friend.
Hey, 22.
Yeah,
Laura.
that'll hit. I'll hellishly rebuke him, but yeah, go for it. Do the damage.
Yeah, you take 13 bludgeon.
How much,
As
sorry?
great club comes 13. This great club comes down on top of your head.
Can you make a deck save, please?
8.
So he takes 20 fire damage.
Ooh, nice.
I can't shoot worth anything, but I can, just shoot fire out of my butt.
I mean, of all the places you said it comes from, that's what you picked. Bravo. Isidora, 2 attacks coming at you.
okay.
I'm assuming both miss.
The 15 hits.
Oh, the 15 hits, cool. You
Yep.
take a total of 10 slashing damage as this great axe kind of connects with your shoulder.
Okay.
Cool. And with that, it is Rizbit's go.
I'm gonna run up and slap the ogre.
Nice.
2 hits coming at him.
Wow, opposite ends of the spectrum there.
Yeah. I'm gonna add level 3 right to the crit, and obviously not.
Oh shit! Nice.
Yeah, no, apply to the fail.
I mean, they're both crits technically.
It's a level 3, didn't I?
Yep.
This is a nice snug little battlefield. We're also wow.
66 damage.
Holy shit. MVP. Holy shit.
Rizbit charges and leaps and anime strikes down, and it's one of those things where he's hit and you see the attack animation kind of happen, or the flash, and I kind of am upset that he doesn't have a sword, because it was 100% dismember in loads of ways and claps over. It's but he only attacked once. But yeah, no, this thing goes limp and topples to the floor kind of thing. Friend here wishes to scream in pain, but it cannot, because sorceress that is Isidora doesn't let him do that. Izzy, it's your go.
I'm going to sustain this.
Cool. I'm just going to move this
also,
up here in case you want to, I'll have to move or whatever.
I'm going to move around here. That's not leaving its...
Correct mundo?
Yeah, that's fine. Just so Mr. over here has a space to move to hit the thing.
Nice.
Smack his
Coda,
boss.
you're up.
Cool. Rapier time.
$21 hits. Oh wait, no. 21 hits.
Yeah?
Never mind.
Okay.
Yep.
12 damage.
Ooh, nice. This individual looks to be very happily getting the shit kicked out of them. They're haha, this is the stories I've read about as a young boy.
This is those orcs in Skyrim who were I seek an honorable death. Please kill me.
Yeah, quite literally they're that's literally your shtick. Is that they want to be great fighters, and if they die, as long as they're fighting, then it's literally win. Fucking. It is this individual's go. What's he gonna do?
I think he's gonna run around and hit his friend.
We're all ganging up on him.
He misses.
What?
Yeah.
This dude is I have him at 17, he missed as well, so he must have at least 18 AC.
Isidora turns to him and says, "I raised you better than this."
It's a 1, so they are still under the control.
Yes.
This one is going to... the proud orc is going to attack Isidora.
Oh, I should have made a concentration save.
Oh, that's good.
Well, you didn't get hit, did you?
I did.
Oh.
A 25.
The 20 hits.
10 slashing damage. Can you make a con
Okay.
save?
Yes, I will.
Yeah, you will.
Is the save for concentration con, or is it the spellcast mod?
I think it's a con save.
Okay.
Do you get a bonus from Rizbit being nearby?
Do I?
Yeah, you get a bonus on all your saves.
Oh,
what
sweet!
is that?
I thought it was just like Connor's. Oh, Connor would even apply. It's 3, isn't it? Ian? Or is it
2, because that's my charisma.
2. Okay.
Okay. 16.
Nice. Yeah, you sustain it. Yeah, Izzy is slashed, but she's still going. She's and with that is Rizbit's turn.
So, I'm going to look at the orc, and I'm going to attack him.
Yeah, that's fair. He's happy. He's like, yes. 21
14.
hits. 21 does indeed hit.
Gonna use another level 3 thing.
Okay.
$28 damage.
Nice. This individual's not looking the greatest, but they are still kicking. Is that all, Ian?
That is all.
Cool.
I'm going to sustain the Crown Madness.
Rock and roll.
Shuffle over here. That's it.
Cool. Coda.
2 more rapier attacks at the orc.
Uh, 26.
That's 12 damage.
Yeah, no, he is bleeding the heck out. Is that all?
Yep.
Amy, what's this individual going to do?
Schmacky.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, no. They straight up killed the orc.
That's not really an honorable fight, that poor orc.
Yeah, there's something getting stabbed in the back by your best mate.
Well, more crushed in the head.
Yeah, that's fair. This ogre, again, wishes to scream, but they cannot. And with that, it is Rizbit's go.
I'm gonna step over the orc corpse and whack the ogre.
Rock and roll, my dude.
I mean,
I'll just
end
move
his
this.
misery at this point.
Oi.
14 hits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ogres don't have the high AC.
Do level 2 smite.
Cool. Give me that damage.
30.
Oh shit. Yeah, no. This individual looks like they're. They've taken a beating. Cool. Isadora, I'm assuming you're going to sustain the thing.
No, because there are no more enemies.
Oh, yeah, that's true, actually.
So instead, I am going to dispel it and then cast Ray.
Nice.
$20?
Yep.
15 damage.
Yeah, no, this individual looks like they're kind of hobbly sort of thing. Coda, you're up.
Rapier, stabby.
Cool. Both hit.
25.
Yeah, Coda's like, slashes it once at his knee and it goes down, and He's got a clear shot of the heart, and just with precision, it's straight up through the chest and into the heart, and you just see this thing's eyes just go like keeps over and slumps into the ground. Yeah, you guys successfully dispatched them. The parent arrows dispatched them. You're about maybe not that far from where you want to meet.
I'm gonna just take a minute to fix my gun, so I'm just gonna make a Tinker Skills check to see if I can.
Yep.
Because if I know I'm probably not with advantage gonna fail, but if I fail, bad things happen.
You gotta pay 100 gold. You gotta fix.
I got 20. So I assume my gun's okay?
It is indeed.
Rad.
So yeah, you guys hop back on the cart and go a bit more into the darkness, and maybe 40 minutes down the road, you just hear someone whistling from the distance, from the side, kind of thing.
Probably instantly take my weapon out in case it's that fucking bandit again.
That's fair. Yeah, from the tree line steps forward.
Hello.
Sorry, guys. He's like, oh, you guys, is everything okay? You look a bit scratched.
We fought ogres.
Oh, okay.
And some
I thought it was just
reptiles.
Everything seemed so on edge all of a sudden. I just he holds up cloak, and there's just a gash on the side. I was like, yeah, no, I fought this weird house cat, but it was really big and twice as angry. I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't nice. But yeah, don't know what's going on. Everything seems on edge, but pressing forward.
All of the animals are really, really irritated.
Yeah, it felt like deep seems uneasy, but I thought it was just me being a bit weird, kind of going it's not that. But I mean, it's good. It's nice to hear you say it. How? And he walks over, shakes the Darrow's hands. And it's
how are you?
Yeah, it's hey, hi. This is kind of weird. Funny meeting you again. To burn corpses. So, do you just want to talk, or do you want to get this over with? Because it's just gonna be weird. What way we do it?
At this point in our travels, has Coda told us the plan?
Oh, I assume it's been a couple of days, so I assume maybe he probably would have waited till the inn where it's oh, it's too late to turn back now. So then he would have told.
You guys are here.
Yeah, I probably only told you a day or two ago, but I told you the plan is to me and Alexander, he's gonna have some bandit bodies and we're gonna burn them and it's gonna be great.
Okay. I mean, we might as well get this done,
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that I took Henry with me on the back of the cart, so I'm gonna have him kind of hop down, and I'll put any of the parent stuff into Henry to carry it the rest of the way without the cart, because I assume we're gonna burn the cart to make it look like they were attacked and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll start loading their stuff into Henry.
Yeah, Alex walks over towards the harness, I guess, holding the horses in place, and just slices through it with his sword, and kind of well, if the cart got attacked, I ain't killing these. So, and he kind of slaps him with the flat of the blade, kind of thing, and they kind of rear up and run down the road, kind of thing. And he's like,
bye.
He's like, well, I can't believe those bandits got rid of the horses so quick. And he kind of looks at Rizbit. He's like, you wouldn't give me a hand tipping this, did you?
Sure thing.
Strength check, please.
Gets a nat 20 and flings it into the sun. Close enough.
Yeah, no, you guys are successfully top, Alec kind of pulling down on one of the wheels, trying to give it extra weight so it kind of bends and snaps, kind of if it was violently thrown from the road, kind of thing. He kind of gestures over to Izzy and Coda, and he's like, "Oh, there's a bow and arrow, two of them back there. Do you guys want to lob a few into this thing and make it look believable?"
Yeah, I'll pick up the bow and arrow.
So basically, guys, ranged attacks.
My fighting style proficiency is in ranged attacks, even though I've never used a bow in my life. I'm gonna do it.
Well, that's it. If you're proficient in bows, then use a bow. Add proficiency. If not, then you don't.
Ooh.
I mean, it adds character.
Maybe
Coda-
one of the minutes was new.
Yeah, like it's a case of like arrows like you just take a couple of seconds to just like let loose the arrows, and Coda's ones kind of find their arc and stuff, and aims near where the drive would be, that sort of thing, and the one you're firing are standing near it. Perhaps it means like, oh, maybe like several people attacked the tree lines and they were just kind of blanket firing, that sort of thing. Like it's to it. You're technically entry.
Yeah, I
am. Rizbit, you wouldn't. One of them's very heavy.
Sure.
Yeah, and he like kind of brings Rizbit to like the tree, and it's just like essentially like wrapped up in cloth are like what looks like corpses, and one of them is particularly larger than the other. The other one is kind of like a small wiry frame that looks more in line with Lenny Coda's mom, and then there's one that's a bit more burly, a bit more like barrel chest, but like certainly looks like it's probably would like looks a little bit taller and a little bit chunkier than Garrett. It's not CSA Miami. They're not going to be like, holy shit, he was 200 pounds instead of 180. Like, that sort of thing. So, but he's just like, yeah, you can carry the big one. Straight up, like, I can't carry that shit. So no, strength check, please, or strength check. Yeah, but Stroke is just like, like flips over onto his shoulder, kind of thing. Alley-oop, just drags it back, and 1 second, guys. I'm trying to think of what save or check to do to make it look convincing. I'm going to say an int check to use your noodle to make it look convincing. Like
just a straight int check, is it?
Yeah, just an int check. Everybody can join in.
Try it.
It's a group effort.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, like Isidora's like, hey, maybe we should, like, if you were throwing, you'd probably like this, and
she's a performer.
Exactly.
The stage.
Everyone is on fucking point tonight.
We are very good at crime.
It is a well-oiled crime machine. Like the Darrows and Alexander are just kind of like, we'll just let's do it. Like, you guys are like, no, we'll do this. And someone's on this. Like Alex is off to the side, like actually like riddling he shoots like Garrett in quotations body a few times with arrows from the side to kind of be like, oh yeah, he probably snagged the driver, that kind of thing. So, like and he starts like get the lantern oil, and he's like like, as he's handing it out, he's like, I just realized how grisly this is. He's like, apologies. He kind of looks to the parents and they're like, no, it's a necessary thing. They don't really look too convinced. They're just like,
now you realize?
Like Alex is like, oh well, when you think of these things, when you actually do them, very weird.
I mean, I realized it was pretty grim, like when we were told 2 days ago.
Well, not like, okay, maybe not everyone was as well as just adjusted as you.
Oh no, I'm mostly complaining about the part we were only told there were going to be corpses involved 2 days ago.
I didn't want to overload the sisters.
Alex is just like, we're not all as adjusted as you. He's like looking at Izzy as he's just like splashing the bodies with oil. He's like. So yeah, you guys spend some time oiling it up. Alex is kind of like, this part's gonna be weird.
I'm gonna offer to do like the actual Bernie part, because this is my plan.
No,
this is my thing.
It's not the Bernie part. He's like pouring oil to make sure they really go on fire.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's a case of like, it doesn't matter if they burn. It's just like the face and stuff has to be like unrecognizable. He's like, to make sure it's thorough. He's like, it's grisly, but it's effective.
Yeah, if any more nasty stuff he's doing, I'll offer to do it, because I'm like, I dragged everyone into this, I'll do the thing.
Yeah, fair. Like Alexander does. It's like when Coda's like, I'll do the thing. He's like, okay. He like steps back and he's like, you have the floor, dear.
Oh great. Yeah, I'll burn these corpses real good.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like gonna politely ask everyone to like look away and maybe go have a chat somewhere else while I do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of just like Riz was just like, no, I'm staying. Yeah, I'll suggest everyone else like, okay, take some distance. It's gonna smell bad. It's gonna look bad. It's not gonna be good. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like you guys are setting it up, and some of the luggage is kind of left behind and stuff like, and Garrett and Len, you're like, oh, okay, well, there's some cheap clothes in there stuff, and like the rest of it's like, oh, they were robbed because they had nice clothes. Like Alex kind of like near one of the things kind of like throws the rest of the spare vials of oil on it, but it could like the glass could easily belong to like like a potion or perfume or cologne or anything like that. So it's just like, yeah, that would look weird, and he's just kind of throwing them to make sure this thing really goes up like for lights, and it does. It goes up in an absolute plume of smoke and fire.
I try to pretend I'm super not grossed out, and then I leave.
That's fair. Yeah, the plume or the pillar of flame and smoke rises. Alex turns to the party. He's like, "Okay, what's our plan now? Are you guys going straight to like I guess doubling back to Borea? Or what's the plan?"
I mean, I assume that's what we're doing, right?
I think it's for the best.
Only thing is though, unless we disguise ourselves again, we're probably not going to be able to stay at the inn.
No, but we could just cut around. It's probably better if we don't double back. I mean, past them.
Yeah.
They have to. They were going to Era. That's the way. We can't be seen going back.
Okay. So we're just going to avoid the inn?
Yes, if possible.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's very doable. You guys know probably like not taking the main roads would probably add some time to your journey, but like it's a case of like it's part of the process sort of thing. Like Alex bids you adieu. He's like he was like, oh, like that Sailor Moon meme where he's like, my work here is done.
But
That's
he
a
didn't
case
do
of
it.
like he's like I have it back, and it's like since you're not coming with me, it's like I'm gonna return. He's like it was great to see you, dear, and he like hugs and kisses Coda and has a chat.
Yeah, I'll kind of like I don't know what the situation with the portal is gonna be like when I get back to Europe, but I'm kind of saying like oh if I can I'll come see you, but like I don't know.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
We like
Rose wouldn't let anyone through the portal.
when?
Oh, is you asking in character? Oh yeah.
Is Coda telling us
Oh
that?
well, if he's saying I suppose he's saying to Alex like, oh, if she lets us through the portal. So yeah, then if it is in character, he will be saying that. Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean she won't let anyone through? What happened?
Well, I don't know if it might have just been that night because of the ICM announcement and all the searches. I think she was maybe just being safe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's going to be a problem.
Thanks for telling us.
I'm sorry. I just set my mind. I was thinking about burning corpses. It might be not an issue. We'll ask her when we get back for clarity. But I assumed it was just
if that's
that
the
night.
way we're going back, it might be an issue.
Well, we're not going to be near the Barrens or Dead Man's Haven, so we'll probably be faster to just take the road. It would take us twice as long to get to a portal, so we'll go back the way we came, and we have to be seen coming through the door with the passes anyway, so we'll go back by road, and we'll talk to Rose when we get back. I didn't think it was going to be a big issue. I thought it was maybe just that one evening. Because of,
Well, let's hope it is.
Happening.
Yes. Let's hope it is just that one evening, because if it is, and she's still not letting people through, then we have a bigger problem on our hands.
We can talk to her when we get back.
Okay.
you guys press on into the night. You guys don't take the main road. You're kind of traveling through the wildernessy bits. Like near to the road where you can keep near. Coda, you would hear the what's the word? Like rushed galloping of hooves on cobble coming from towards the scene you guys prepped. You can't see riders, but like people are coming away. If you'd hazard the guess that if they like had good eyes or good ears, they might be able to spot the party. So it's a case of you guys can like attempt to hide.
Yeah, I'll try roll stealth.
Because like the plume of pillar of smoke and fire is pretty damn tall. Like people probably would have seen it.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, you hear like the quick and galloping, like several horses going by, and then you hear like the creeping, like hushed tone. Someone's kind of more towards you guys than they should be, and it's like oh, I can't believe like some ogres killed them. Like, you see the fucking thing's on fire, and like then it's like Rizbit's foot goes down on a twig, but it's not a twig. It's like a fucking tree that was like hollowed out and probably had firecrackers and some china, so it shatters and it's just like, a lot of noise. Rizbit kind of like was like, "Whoa, boy!" And it's like he fumbles forward and it's loads of twigs. So it's like, and you hear, and then you hear like the rustling as if like people hear two rustles as if like if someone went through a bush on the left and right, and it's like silence.
That's the ring I fucked up.
It's okay, just stay still.
Are you guys essentially like keeping like steady? Like nobody move, nobody that.
Yeah, I'd be willing to wait until we heard them move again, unless they're just not moving.
Unless we hear them moving towards us, like them.
Yeah,
I wait to hear them
that's
leave.
fair.
Like I assume they're kind of standing there waiting to listen, so like I want to listen for them to leave.
Yeah, it's like 30 seconds pass, 1 minute pass, 5 minutes pass. It's like silence. No one is taking a step at all in the vicinity.
I say to them, what do we do? Do we just keep going?
Somebody throw her on the other side of the road.
Ooh.
Yeah,
me!
do it.
Do with face voice. I use thaumaturgy to make a sound far away, like maybe I think it's 60 feet is the range. I can make a sound, so I'll make the sound like feet scrambling through the grass and twigs snapping, like 60
like
feet away.
Running through the underbrush.
Yeah.
Yeah, that like.
Can't believe it took like in character 5 minutes for him to remember he could do that. We're just standing silently from him, like, oh shit, oh yeah, I can do magic. Yeah, so I do that.
The twigs branch up directly above you guys and flicker. Noise comes and you hear someone like going through the trees above you towards the sound. But that sound originated from directly up.
Oh, they were like right on top of us.
Pretty like it probably just waiting for like a clear line of sight sort of thing.
So we hear them like disappear off.
Yeah, essentially, you guys have a chance to move. You may move freely or you can move quietly. That is your choice.
I'm gonna attempt another stealth check.
Yeah, that's not mine. I'm going to give everyone bardic inspiration.
What does that add? 88?
D8.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Come on, get those 2 nat 20s, Ian.
Oh my god.
Lovely, but I'm so sorry.
Rizbit takes off into the night.
Quiet. Like a fart in the wind.
Rizbit's like, hold on, I have a plan. And he goes to walk, the animation stops, and he just pitches forward, like glides. Nice. Izzy and Rizbit are like creeping ahead, and Coda's Rizbit, you're doing, and like doesn't realize like the vine that's at his foot. So like when he steps and it gets caught and he goes down, and you just hear like a boom, and he kind of like it just kind of like he lands awkwardly on like the roots of a tree that have kind of like grown up out of the ground a little. So it's a case of like it goes right to his stomach, so it's kind of like wheezing. It's a involuntary, and you hear like you can't. Well, you hear whispering, like sharp whispering, but it's kind of far away that you can't quite hear unless you strain your ears to listen. Again, it's a similar sound of like, and then like bushes and then silence.
I say, do the thing again.
I do the thing again. Like maybe not in the same direction. I'm trying to lead them off, like, Because if it's right behind them, they're gonna think, "Oh, this is bullshit." But I want to be like similar enough direction to like where we are, so like in this, but like a different, like veering off in a different way. Trying to be smart about this, but I don't know. I do the thing.
Coda does the thing. It happens. The sound emanates. It echoes. The echoes fade to the night. Crickets.
If after like 5 minutes we've heard nothing, I might like try and make another sound and just see if I can hear anyone moving. Like try making the sound about 60 feet away and just see if like it gets any kind of response.
Cool. Can I have a perception check?
Cool.
You can hear a like chunk of sound traveling very quietly. Like you kind of hear just very faint, like you stepped on a twig, kind of like shit. But it seems to be like one sound is kind of moving away from you guys.
I'll wait till that's kind of gone past and I'll enter the ring, kind of be like, yeah, let's move.
Okay.
So where are you guys going, friendos? Sorry, again, Laura?
Do I have to make stealth checks again?
It's up to you. If you guys want to walk normal, you can. If you want to stealth.
Stealth, I think.
Yeah.
Fuck. This is definitely not going to work a third time.
No.
Definitely.
No.
Yeah, we're going to get stabbed by a ninja.
Uh, 16 versus your AC does not hit Ian.
No.
As an arrow kind of like straight into the tree trunk beside Rizbit's head. And a cloaked figure like descends with knife drawn. Can I have initiative, friends?
And 4 whole fights. I'm going to cast her this person.
Rock and roll.
Esme's gonna come back next week and just find us in the middle of a field getting stabbed.
Yeah.
23 hits. It does indeed.
So 9 damage.
9. Nice. Is that all, Amy?
Mm-hmm.
Rock and roll. Up next, we have this individual. Brandishing a particularly warped, twisted, hooked dagger. It's going to come for you.
I know it's dark, but can we see any, like, kind of... Like, can we make out if they're, like, Hand of Uria, or if these are just, like, a random...
Yeah, you guys have dark vision. You can't see colours on them. They certainly do not have a sigil. They look more like leather armour based and cloak and dagger style. Like,
is this the person who tried to rob, or at least dress similarly?
Dress very familiar. Perhaps not the exact individual, but maybe even from the same band of merry men, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's 20
okay.
Ian.
Yes, it is.
Can I have a con save, please?
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
He's probably a poison boy.
Oh, sorry, that's meant to be 7. It's meant to be plus 3.
It rolled onto an 18, not to the 2.
I had to turn 3D die off because it annoyed me so much. Rizbit, you feel the knife go in, and you're like, oh, god damn, that was... Oh, what a perfect time to go to sleep.
No!
No, not a perfect time!
You slink back up against a tree trunk, which has the arrow sticking out of it. And you go for a cheeky little nappy time. Cheeky little nappy Rizbit.
Fucking drow poison.
That we are to... Is it all? No. It should be Coda. Coda.
Cool.
Yeah.
Kill him!
Yes, yeah, okay, hang on. Yeah, I'll stand here and then take 2 shots. We haven't rested since the ogre fight.
No, we have not.
God, fuck. Okay.
How much damage? Ooh, I took a...
I got a kill,
Yeah.
right? At the end of that? I can't remember. Okay, I'm gonna assume I didn't, so I'll just do 2 sharpshooter with no advantage.
Cool.
Do either of those hit?
Oh, sorry, shit, sorry. I didn't. My Firefox been really good.
That's okay.
Yes, the 17 hits.
23 damage.
Nice extra damage. The both gunshots echo into the night.
Oh boy, yeah, that's probably not a good idea. Oh well.
That we are to Rizbit, who is asleep.
Do I make a save or anything?
I'm literally about to check. I don't think you do. I think someone has to wake you up again.
Ah, shit. Could the gunshot be loud enough to wake him up?
You see, that's the thing. When you're sleeping, this is technically unconscious.
Right.
But it's not a
death saving sort of situation,
No.
but like just
no! I just mean it. Like there's no
sounds won't wake you up. Yeah.
No, it's. I'm gonna say, Ian, can I have a perception listening check with disadvantage to see if the sound kind of like jolt? But at the minute, no. When you're like knocked unconscious sleeping, it's like the unconscious thing.
Yeah.
5. Yeah, no. Rizbit's in a heavy sleep. It's been a long day for poor Rizzy. We are back to Isidora.
I'm just gonna try this person with Ray Frost again.
Yeah, cool beans. That misses. I'm sorry. It strikes the tree behind them and like just above Rizbit.
Then I'm going to move around and try to. Well, how much that? Can I get to?
You can get to Rizbit, yeah.
Yeah, you can get
diagonally, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
If you go to the one behind him, you wouldn't have to be in the command zone of control.
There is a tree there.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Wasn't that I could? Yeah.
Uh, 15 versus AC, Amy?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. Okay, yeah, 4 slashing damage.
Okay.
You see them, like, when they slash down at Izzy, they, like holster their blade again into, like, a scabbard, and you hear, like, a click. And, yeah, they look like they need to pull it out. They look very determined. Okay. Coda, you're up.
Shooty gun.
Shooty gun.
38 damage.
Nice. This individual is pretty much bleeding out of every imaginable hole you could think of. Rizbit, same please, buddy. The sound does not get through, friend. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Isidora, you're up, bud.
Yeah, I am just going to try hit him again.
Yeah, cool. Oh, Amy, if you're doing Ray of Frost, Amy, you're within 5 feet, so it's disadvantage because it's a ranged spell.
Actually, no. What I'm going to do is kneel down and like try to wake up Rizbit.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't have to wake. You wouldn't have to roll. It's like your action is just to wake Rizbit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
cool. Yeah, Rizbit, your eyes snap open, and Izzy standing over you, kind of like get the fuck up. Or she'd be like, "Hey, buddy." But either way, you're awake. Isidora for you.
It's like
mass individual.
halfway between those. It's not like friendly, but it's not rude. It's a little frantic. Hey.
Like the words are friendly. The tone is anxious and scared.
Yeah,
yes.
That's fair.
Yes.
This individual is indeed going to go now. Unless anything else you want to do, Amy?
No.
They are going to throw a dart from underneath their, they reach in and whoosh towards them.
Towards who?
To Coda.
Oh, okay. Bring it on.
15 does not hit, I'd imagine, Coda.
No, he did not bring it on.
They pull out the blade, and you can see that it's like dripping with some sort of liquid once again.
Who?
Coda, you're up.
Sorry, yeah, no, you're breaking up for me. Sorry, it's my internet being shitty.
Okay.
I will
Yes,
shoot
there
this
isn't.
boy.
18 hits. 27 hits.
25.
Yeah. How does Coda bring him down?
I mean, there's only a few limited things you can do with a gun. I guess I would shoot him. I think that's what I'm gonna do, is gonna shoot him, Darren, with my gun.
Really?
I mean, how do you... Well, yeah, you do. You shoot him. There you go. I was giving you a chance to...
Literally, I have run out of every way to stylishly kill someone with a gun, because there's one way. You pull trigger and they die. There's nothing.
That is on you.
There's nothing
That is
left.
your limitation.
I've done every
Not the
snazzy thing I can
pistols.
do with guns.
Moving on from that insulting... yeah, you guys are out of combat. The individual has perished. What he's gonna do?
Like, I know people are hurt, but we kind of need to.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe because we heard more than one person.
Yeah, cool. So you just track it on.
Mhm.
Cool. Yeah, you guys slink away into the darkness. You know, you guys get away. You can see, like, when you kind of like get out to like where it's clear, you can see the smoke has kind of like hit the top of the sky proper. You can see it from here. Like, you know, it's a proper signal kind of thing. Like, it's probably more from the oil more so than anything else. But yeah, a tower of smoke reaches through the sky. You're a couple of days away from Bori. You've no horses. Well, you've no like the horses from Sam. The cart's gone. You've accomplished your you've burnt bodies anyway. But yeah, we're gonna leave it there. You guys have your you guys have your water horses. You could probably like cover a lot of ground with them, like because you could easily get like one person each horse, that kind of thing. With someone under three of you. But yeah, congrats guys, great rolls all around. Some really nice rolls.
Yeah,
especially that max damage one.
Well.
Heck. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that. You guys did some like knocked out some serious shit. Well done.
Woo!
Those were some fun monster fights too.
That was good.
Good job, kids.
I haven't fought like any of
I
those
got it.
things before. They were fun.